Well, waiting for the flashing light. You got a torch, boys?
1 minute.
1 minute to go. They are very pedantic about the time. Just get it underway. Umpire holds the ball off at the start of the grand final in 2023. They get us underway. Aidan Miller.
So it's Spencer and Benson in the ruck, and Benson wins the tap. Miller got a handball away just in time, but here is Connor Smith, just overran the ball slightly. Here is Garner onto the left boot. Kick inside forward 50. Johnson has got it, and this is a good start for Wandin.
Well, he had the opportunity to win the game from last week, guys, and unfortunately just slipped over in the goal square at the dying minutes and couldn't get the ball through the goals. But here's an opportunity for a great start here to the Blues, the Bulldogs rather. So Clint Johnson, noted goal kicker.
So Johnson will have to kick from right on the arc of 50. He's usually got a pretty good leg. Distance not a problem, is it? Just a bit across the face that's rushed over the line. 4 behind, so first score of the afternoon going the way of the Bulldogs.
Was taken less than a minute, 50 seconds in actual fact. So good start, small kick out from full back. Nicely done, Zeitsman. They'll just chip their way around. They like playing possession football, do Narre. They're in no hurry. Switch back play to the goal square. There's our medal winner in Tommy Miller. Shane Smith medalist. Oh, play it on. Got tackled as they kicked it. Now they're under a bit of pressure out of the Pies. Well gathered. Little handball comes out. Little chain of handball. Finally, a little kick there. It looked pretty awkward coming off the boot of Johnson. The umpire lets him play on. Good tackling there. I thought there was a bit of a hold there. Bit of a late tackle there against Daniel Hurst. Hung on to his opponent just a little bit too long. The free kick coming back here right on centre wing, and it's going to go the way of Hamish West. Goes very, very short. You can't leave players alone. The mark's been taken by Mitch Tonner. Wants to play on, swings on to the right, puts it inside forward 50, over everybody's head, slip through the fingers. The umpire lets him play on, picking it up. There's Ladner on the left foot, goes to the outer side. They can switch play and keep going if they want to. It's in the hands there of Van Duren. He goes centre wing, and they can keep running if they want to. They want to square the ball back up all over Van Duren's head, who's good enough to go back and get it. On the left once more, right down the line he goes. There's a lot of players there in black and white jumpers. There's a couple of there in the Bulldogs. They pick it up and got a handball out. Did well was Hurst, and that was Cody. They're just going backwards and forwards. Now they can settle up. Oh, kicking into the man there right in front of him there. Unfortunately, it was Johnson. Goes back and gets it this time. Awkward looking kick. Goes back to the top of the forward 50. Oh, big high, big jump. Is that an unrealistic attempt to mark, or is it a block, or is it a tunnel? What's it going to be? Umpire Lucas Taylor says in unrealistic attempt. And I think the free kick here going to go to Molino.
It is Molino who just chips it short to Mullet.
He's got a mullet.
Chips it in. It's a
Boom.
good kick as well. And here is Jaworski.
What a good pass. Didn't go higher than 5 feet and hit him right on the chest.
So already a couple of marks inside forward 50 here for Wandin. It's a good start. Jordan Jaworski kicked about 3 goals last week. Had a pretty good game. Very important here as well for Wandin to try and get a good start. They were able to do that last week against Wooriallic, and they just rode the momentum. So Jaworski now, it's a pretty tight angle from about 35. Looks pretty good off the boot, but it's across the face. And it's another behind there for Wandin. So a couple of behinds now, 0-2-2. The Dogs currently ahead at Narre Warren, yet to score as once again they bring it back into play. That's a really good kick there as well, finding Scalzo. It was very good a couple of weeks ago. Bradley Scalzo looks further afield. As he goes short, it is go long. It's a mongrel ball. It's through the hands of Brazizi. Wasn't an easy one to mark. It was a bit of a mongrel. Was Hurst taken high? Umpire calls them to go. Sewers gets the handball away just in time. Brazizi kept it in play, did he? No, he didn't. It'll be a boundary throw in. We're right in front of our commentary position here.
Umpire James Nolan right in front of us too. Just met his old man Mark. Used to be a great umpire here, now living in Geelong. So kind of well done to all of Nolans here today. Over the way they go. Nobody really got that tap down. Bit of a throw out of the pack. The umpire lets him go. Front on contact there. The umpire says it's good. And it's been picked up and snuck through by Connor Smith. Now they go long inside forward 50. Off the ball there. Connor Smith got dumped. Johnson's got another mark. Pretty much directly in front this time. Distance shouldn't be an issue. He's going to be kicking from about 35 metres out. And Clint Johnson.
Benson, he's in a bit of trouble. Look down there. Is that Benson?
Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah, looks like he's got an ankle there, guys.
Yeah, Lockie Benson.
Just come down awkwardly. Been a key player for them, or they hurt too. Done a few of those, and Benson, he looks in all sorts of bother here for Narre Warren, but Johnson on the way in now. Bit of a stutter step. And I reckon he thinks he owes him a few goals, and he's done exactly that now. Good start here to Clint Johnson. Good start here to Wandin. They go to 1-2-8. They lead and Narre at the score 5 gone, quarter number 1. Keep a watch on him there. He's limping off
Geez, he's in
big time.
He's in a world of pain, Lockie Benson. He's got rid of the trainers, but he cannot put weight on that left ankle. And it's heavily strapped already as well, so it's definitely a bit of an issue going into the game.
Absolutely. And taking his place wouldn't be a ruckman. There's Corey Bader. And they're going to have to change their rucks. And they're back in the middle now. Up they go. In the ruck there. The ruck's knocked tap out one by Spencer there of Wandin, but the Pies get the clearance there. What a terrific mark. And that was nicely done there by Danny Hurst.
No, that was Chase Black.
It's a black?
Yeah. So Black.
Oh, it was upside down. It looked like a 6.
Out wide with a kick.
Beautiful
It's a good
kick.
one as well to Ladner. Ladner just turns and goes. Good looking kick as well. Spotted up
well.
a teammate. Looks like Van Duren. Chips it onto the left boot. And here we go. He's found Hodgett.
Here's our Inspector Gadget. Accuracy is all the important part here. We saw it in the reserves game, Aiden, that Upway had all the play and all the attacking, more scoring shots. Unfortunately, couldn't find the goals. And you've got to make the most of your opportunities.
So Paddy Hodgett tucked into the pocket.
Robotic kicking style, usually pretty accurate.
And he comes now. It's a good-looking kick, and he's got it.
Yeah, not too much goes wrong with that. 2-2-14 Wandin, off to a great start. Now you get the score, 6 gone, quarter number 1. I think they want to pile on as many as they can. Losing Benson at the moment. I know Trent's got his eye on him. He's going to come back. Are they going to restrap the ankle? I'm not quite sure. Making another interchange. Coming back on now. There's the butt on the run there in Mutimer of Narre Warren.
Dylan, of course.
Well, some call him Dylan. I call him the butt on the run, but that's
on the run.
All right, Dylan Mutimer. I know we've got Kurt out there as well. So back in the middle.
Dwyer in the ruck up against Spencer. Dwyer won the tap, but it was sharked by Spencer. Here is Brazisi. Breaks away. Puts him inside forward 50. This should be cut off, though. Very well done there by Papworth. Read it beautifully. And Papworth now looks to the middle of the ground, but he's got to get around Smith. He does. Now chooses to go to the outer side of the ground. Ladner's underneath this, and he takes a good strong mark.
Started well, too.
Does he centre it to Brazisi? No, he doesn't. Goes inside forward 50. Smith's got it. Hodgett has got a bit of room. Does he find him? No, he doesn't. Just goes shorter to Hurst, who can't take the mark. Comes to ground level. Narre Warren under all sorts of pressure here. They might be able to get it clear, and in fact, they'll rush it over. 4 are behind. So all the scoring going the way of Wandin at the moment. 2-3-15 they are. Narre Warren yet to score as Zeetzman brings it back into play.
And goes straight up the middle of the ground. Took a risk. Mark's been taken. Was knocked out of his hand, but Brain's been awarded the mark. Still inside defensive 50 for Narre Warren. What does he want to do? Go short. They love to chip the footy around. They're just going to work away. Try and create a bit of tempo. Take a bit of heat out of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if he switches. He's not going to go. They're going to go down the line. That's good. Just be risky. So Narre Warren. They just need to curb this attack here from Wandin at the moment. There's a big long kick. Down line on the outer side. Over the back of the went for Howe. He couldn't hang on to that mark. It's on the ground. And umpire Lucas Taylor rather says I'll ball it up. Centre wing, outer side of the ground. And they just like to slow it down a bit, I think, Narre Warren. Up they go there. In the ruck now was Benson. Got it down there for Wandin. Can they get the break? Umpire says no. Been picked up there. Little handball came out by Miller. That was Tom. Well, there's a bit of front on contact. I'm pretty up. The umpire's seen that as well. Free kick, Wandin. Going in hard for the footy. And the free kick here has been won by Spencer, the big fella. Started all right as well. He'd love to switch the play, but he can't do it. Can't risk it going into the corridor at the moment. So it goes down the line. Down towards half forward. Oh, big pack. Is that a great mark in the middle there? Who's that out there?
It's
Aiden?
Garner.
And Garner's got it on the left leg. Can put it right to the top of the goal square. Tries to do that. Papworth at the back. Been beaten to it by... Is that Johnson out there again?
Johnson, yep.
Well, that's his 3rd mark inside 50.
7 inside 50, guys. 6 marks inside 50.
Wow, that's huge. Going to do a bit of a round the corner kick here, Johnson. Got a bit of boomerang happening on that. I think he's boomeranged it too far. And unfortunately for himself and Wandin has gone through for a behind. They go to 2-4-16. Wandin doing all the attacking. Narre yet to score. 9.5 gone, quarter number 1. And gee, Wandin, they want to make the most of this purple patch because there's no doubt about it. Narre will get their turn.
No, exactly right. They're such a formidable side. It's the reason why they've gone back to back, and Jaworski nearly cut it off. They just got a spoil in time. Narre Warren under all sorts of pressure now was Callahan. Couldn't get the ball away. Low spearing ball towards goal. It trickles over the boundary line, and Wandin really just got some momentum up at the moment. But you're right, Leo, they've got to start taking some opportunities.
We'll have a look how far Narre have rolled back now, mate. They've got about 4 players outside defensive 50 at the moment.
Will Howe's the only player forward of centre at the moment. So boundary throw in. It was Johnson who won the tap. Getting a handball away was Byrne. Chase Black. He's got to try and bust free. Got to kick away in time. Did it make the required distance? Umpire calls them to go. Harry Smith.
Oh, he didn't need to do a check side. Too much TV.
So 2-5-17 now.
Dead
Wandin.
straight kick.
Lead Narre Warren still yet to score as they'll try and do this again, the Magpies. So Scalzo, I think it is. Looks to come to the member side of the ground. It's a high ball. 2-on-2. Lewin Jones with a good spoil, and it trickles over the boundary line, and we will have a boundary throw in.
Yeah, these check side kicks, guys, when you're running into an open goal like that, it's just a dead straight kick. So throw in. In change gates there at Wandin. Up they go. Got the tap out once again, did Spencer. Getting a bit of a free rein with Benson off the ground, but the free kick going to go to Wave Narre. It's Tommy Toner. Toners and Toners. Here we go now. He goes straight down the centre corridor. Takes a bit of a risk there for the Pies. Over the back there. Nobody can hang on to the mark. The umpire let him go. Trying to pick the ball up. North Narre did do that. Got a little kick out there. Goes inside forward 50. Here's an opportunity. Overrunning the ball there was Mutamar Dillon. Couldn't quite hang on to it.
Tommy Miller.
And Tommy Miller.
Great goal. Snapping around his body.
Around the corner. He is a gun, that guy. Shane Smith medalist there. Gets the first on the board. Needed that, did Narre at the 11.5-minute mark of the first quarter. And just snuck in from everywhere there. I was watching Dylan Mutimer just overrun the ball. It's built quite free. And well, you don't give Miller too many opportunities. And put through a terrific goal.
Well, that's what we've spoken about so far. Wandin 2 goals 5, and Narre Warren probably, what would that be, Trent? Their second inside 50?
Yep.
There we
Correct.
go, and already got a scoring shot and a goal. Here we go. Toner breaks away from the pack. Long kick towards goal. I tell you what, it looks pretty good.
Oh,
it's just offline.
Great effort. Like I said, they'll get their turn now. You've got to make the most of it when it's yours. And Wandin, well, they've squandered a few opportunities, kicking 2-5.
So they bring it back into play as well. Looking for Brazisi. He's going to have to get over the top of Richardson. Did pretty well. Spencer slapped it out. Black tackled straight away. And I think they will call for it here. No, it slips out in the end, and we'll have a boundary throw in at about half forward here for Narre Warren. Suddenly the Magpies just finding a little bit of momentum, winning a bit of the territory battle. So it looks like Richardson's going to go on the ruck here, up against Spencer. Richardson to the front. Got a little bit on that one as well. This might be an opportunity now. Bader kicks towards goal. Oh, how about that?
That's a sensational goal, that. Corey Bader, if you don't mind. Great ruckman, great roving in actual fact. And right back in the ball game now, the Doggies. 2-1-13, 2-5-17, Wandin, 4-point ball game, 7 shots to 3. Efficiencies all important, 13 gone, quarter number 1. And I think you made mention, Trent, only a few opportunities inside forward 50 to make the most of them, Narre.
Yeah, they've got 4 inside 50s now. So when I mentioned it was 2, they've had 2 since then. So they're starting to get a bit more territory battle going on here, pulling it back to 1 and 7.
3 scoring shots from 4 inside 50s. It's very efficient.
Made mention of it. You know, everyone gets their turn. You've got to make the most of it when it's yours. The ball went up, the ball went down. Nobody got the tap out. Van Duren got a little handball over the top. Here they go now. Inside forward 50 to that, just outside. Trying to be a bit tricky there. Unfortunately, didn't come off there for Jaworski. And it's gone out of bounds for a throw in. So a bit of heat coming into it, no doubt. A bit of fitness will come into it as well. Interchanges galore. Throw-ins already taken place. Over they go. Going straight down there. Bader couldn't quite hang on to it. Hodgett's got it. Handball over the top. And Wandin. They can go inside forward 50. This is in the hands this time of Harrison Byrne. Goes in the forward pocket. Zeitzman takes a good defensive mark. Back pocket. Wants to switch play. It's just not on. He's going to have to come down the line. Molino just getting a bit tangled up with one of his opponents down there. Over the back of the pack. Black takes an uncontested mark. Scalzo claiming it was touched. Probably was. Umpire didn't see it. Right on the coach's sign. Black puts it back to the top of the forward 50. Who can take a mark? There's a lot of pushing and shoving taking place. There's a free kick umpire Nolan seen something. Free kick going to go to way of Narre. And Zeitzman with it again. This time switches play to the back pocket on the outer side. Got a couple of free players. It wasn't in the hands there of Johnson. He goes further out there. And Narre, if they get the run on here, they do like to run the football. Ball just turning the ball over there. I thought Hines got the better of it. The umpire says no. And he's giving away a free kick.
No, it's
come back the other way. It's going to go to Tommy Hines.
Way. So Tommy Hines, one of the co-skippers with the free kick, loads up on the right boot. Inside forward 50 once again here, Wanda. That's a good mark as well. Back with a flight, Connor Smith. Now he's got a couple. Johnny Ladner's.
What's he doing down there?
All the way down to full forward. This is not what you'd expect at all. He's come all the way down. Once again, there's
no one anywhere past the centre circle.
No one forward to centre for Narre. One your right chance. Here we go. Kick to the top of the square.
Hodgett! Oh, he got his eye.
Can't quite take the mark.
Oh, his hands
and they might
too.
get the ball clear. Toner's got a bit of a chase on his hands. Gets there first two. Goes for a bit of a run. Check side. Not a bad looking kick. Scalzo going to have to chase after it too. Couple of Wandin players get back. Will Howe beaten to it. Oh, Toddy Garner got the handball away just in time. Chase Black has fury.
Oh.
Black, he's gone.
Got two.
High tackle.
Oh, way too high. Yep. Will Howe got him in a sleeper hold there.
So a little bit of a reprieve there, Todd Garner. It would have been gone, but the tackle just slipping a bit high there from Will Howe. Or is it? No, it's Chase Black, in fact, with the free kick. So Black just looks further afield. There's not a whole lot. Sam Hodgett offers a lead. Up and under ball. Paddy Hodgett underneath this one. So too Cody Hurst. Johnson from the back. Garner desperately trying to win it out for the Dogs, but can't do so, and we will have a stoppage right in front of our commentary position here.
I'm not surprised if Nicky Adams has said, look, if they're all going to roll down into our forward line, I want you to go with them. We don't have the outnumber down on that forward line and clogging it up like they can do. Connor Smith got a little left foot kick out there for Wandin. Nice little bump by Molino on his opponent. So Eastman got a little toenail to it. It's just Bader now. Handball over the top, put his teammate under all sorts of pressure. Tackled at the same time there by Smith. Is his opponent, and it's going to be a ball up. And that way you might get a lot of players in it, but you're going to be one-on-one and you're going to be equal numbers. No good having 16 Narre players and only 5 Wandin. They can get it out. Umpire decides to throw it up straight away. Does exactly that. So Johnson got the tap out there. Kicked around the corner pretty quickly there by Toner. Didn't go too far. Right in the centre of the ground here, out officer. Who can get the ball out? There's another whistle on play. Free kick, Narre. Being held out the ball, kicking it around the corner. Did it quite well, was West. Went a bit west there. Bader's got it now. Centre wing. Goes down the scoreboard side of the ground. Who's out there all on his own? Is Mitch Tonner. Slows play down a little bit now. He can put it inside forward 50. Good low pass. Nobody there to pick it up. It just beat his teammate there in Harrison Brain. It's gone out of bounds for a throw in.
So stoppage now. Narre Warren's into the ground. 4 points adrift are Wandin at the moment. After they got the first couple of goals, Narre responded with a couple of their own. 7.5 gone. Quarter number one, Johnson. Richardson got rid of him. Trying to get under his control is Garner. And a free kick here for Hull. Going to go the way of Narre Warren. So it looks like Scalzo with the free. Dishes it off. Kick towards goal is well and truly offline, and that's out on the full. And the skipper Brazzi there will take the free kick for Wandin. So a bit of let off there for the Bulldogs' defence. That kick almost ended up in another postcode. So Brazzi loads up on the right boot. Gets plenty of distance on this kick. Hodgett underneath it. Can't hold the mark. Daniel Hurst chases after Scalzo. Here he is, Tom Toner. Long kick. Is it a good one? No, it's not. Through for a behind.
Got good wheels, ain't he? And a good long kick on him as well.
He's a very exciting player. Kicked 3 goals 2 weeks ago when these two sides met, but just a couple of behind so far. So Tommy Hines back in that number 7 jumper after he wore the number 25 last week. Goes for a long run as well. Well and truly clear. Here is Garner. Good strong hands as well. Haven't seen much of him just yet, but getting himself into the game now. Chips it into the middle of the ground. It's a dangerous one, but it's a good strong tackle laid by Fury. There's still a chance though, Narre. Inside forward 50 they go. Jones can't hold the mark. Anyone's ball now. Brain kicks towards goal. He's got it.
Got it. Harrison Brain has put the Doggies in front. They go to 3-2-20. They lead Wandin 2-5-17. 19 gone. Quarter number one. Again, 7 shots to 5. Efficiency is all important. And I'll tell you what, Blake, you really got to watch at the moment. Tommy Toner, I know he's only kicked a couple of behinds, but by geez, he shows some toe. And can he hoof that footy? Gets it down there 50 metres at a go. And that was a great snapshot there by Harrison Brain. And they've hit the front, the Pies up in the middle. Up they go once again. Nicely tapped out here. Can they get it out once more? Garner's got hold of his opponent. And Mutimer. And haven't seen too much of him yet either. Curtis Mutimer. Which all goes well for the Pies. Up she goes. Lucas Taylor throws the ball nice and high. Couple of tap outs there. The bun on the run gets a little handball out there for Narre Warren. Or nobody goes to tackle the opponent there. And Dwyer got it out there. And a nice little kick out by Scalzo. Goes inside forward 50 once again. That's almost a tap out throw. Van Duren there for Wandin. Overruns the football. Tapped out. Here's an opportunity for Narre once again. Just floats it inside forward 50. Toner's got a free kick. And I reckon he can kick the distance. Not a problem here at all. Tommy Toner directly in front. Going to have to kick it about 50. Well, he can do that easy the way he's been kicking so far. Going to the Gembrook end of the ground here at Officer. And Narre started slow. Got their wheels going now. Another opportunity to kick another goal. Tommy Toner directly in front. Off the boot. Good looking kick. Accuracy. Perfect. Not a problem at all. Tommy Toner kicks his first. 4 on the board here to the Pies. They go to 4-2, 26. Leading Wandin 2-5, 17, 21 gone. Quarter number 1. Some of these AFL blokes need to come out here and have a look at some of these blokes kick the footy, Aiden and Trent. And that was just picture perfect.
No, that's it. Directly in front didn't trouble. And it's usually directly in front, these easy angles that trouble them sometimes low short distances.
Absolutely, yep. And well, he's kicked that 50 plus. I'm not sure you're out there doing all your emceeing with your aviator glasses out there looking like Tom Cruise. Which way is the wind blowing there, mate?
They're actually called Wayfarers.
Oh, no one can tell. No one on the radio can see that.
Yeah, but I can. And if you're going to make me look like a fool, I'll make you look like
Tom
one
Cruise
too,
is no fool.
I'm talking. You're saying you're Tom Cruise, Leo. Here we go. We're back in the middle once again. Spencer
Missed the joke.
just went a little bit too early. Miller, Scalzo. Just gets the kick away in time. Brazzi might have overrun it slightly. Daniel Hurst now got to get away from a couple. Did he have prior opportunity? No.
Well, he's in a whole lot of trouble here. He did very well there. Couldn't go forward, couldn't go back. Daniel Hurst. He ducked and hoped they all ran past him.
So once again, doing pretty well there for Narre Warren. Was Dwyer in the ruck, up and under ball. This is going to be a tough one. Brazzi parks himself underneath it, gets it under his control.
Oh, he's dived on. Oh, he's lucky.
I think he got possession and then he fell forward. I think it looked like a dive, but I think it's a good decision by the umpire.
Helping him up, it's good. Benson, can you see him around the corner there at all,
no,
Trent?
I can't, but Brazzi looks a bit sore too.
He does indeed. It's blood rule.
Benson's up, I reckon. I can see him.
He may have hit his nose on the ground here.
Still need the interchange gate.
Scott Rainey, the umpire emergency, saying you can go straight on, blood rule. Brazzi got a bruise on his nose.
Oh, that was horrific.
I know.
That was horrific.
He'll be all right.
So, ball up. Winning the tap there was Dwyer for Narre Warren. Dylan Mutimer just got it away that time there to his teammate in brown. Richardson nearly took the mark. Here is Scalzo on the left. It's not going to work back. It's offline. It's a behind.
Yeah, he's got a good left leg on him, that bloke. 4-3-27. Narre now 2-5-17. Got 10 point ascendancy to Dogs. 23 gone.
Well,
Quarter number 1.
Fellas, I'll tell you what, 2 weeks ago we didn't see much of Kurt Mutimer and Jake Richardson, and so far I can't say I've called their name too many times today as well. So maybe there's some real close checking here from Wandin. But anyway, Lowen Jones nearly took the mark. Here we go, an opportunity for Byrne through the middle of the ground. Go Wandin. No, it's a dangerous one, but it might still work out. Chase Black with a clever handball to Fury. Gets around one. Was he tripped? Surely. Is advantage going to be taken? No, it's got to come back.
That used to be a report a few years ago. And
Wandin runner really furious about that. Reckons it was a deliberate trip. I don't know if it was. But anyway, Fury, long kick to the top of the square. Gunner! Can't quite take the mark. It comes to ground level. Molino in there as well, and we'll have a stoppage inside forward 50. Gee, the Wandin runner is fuming there. There's steam coming out of his ears.
Yeah, he wants to be careful too. But, yeah, you never know. As I say, years ago, tripping like that could have been reported today. Well, it just seems to be a free kick. They've got it out of there again. Narre, and the mark's been taken there by Siwees or Swees.
Sewers is what we've been told. Sewers, yes.
I reckon Siwees sounds a lot cleaner. But
no, we've been told by Narre Warren it is Sewers.
Okay, Sewers, and Gentili's got the mark here. Half-back flank. Wants to go short, and is that long enough? Kurt Mutimer with it. Right now, a little blind spot. Just slowing it down once again, Narre. They can go up in gears and down in gears as they wish. Go long, right over our logo there. A pack of players went up for the mark. Nobody could hang on to it. The Lamble came out there by Richardson, the skipper. Could do quite well. Sewers gets it once more. Forward 50 it goes. Nobody there in the black and white jumper. They can relieve the pressure here to Doggies if they wish. This looks like, is it Van Duren? On the left leg, goes to Harrison Burner. Waits for it to bounce. Probably didn't need to do that. Always in a bit of trouble there. Has the Bandit umpire called that out?
I think so.
Not sure about that.
I thought it was still in play.
And, well, he didn't need to wait, actually, but I don't know if that went out. But nonetheless, the Bandit umpire saw it different to us. Fair enough. And it's been called, so it's going to be a throw-in. Right on the interchange gates here for Narre Warren. Good throw-in as well. Right over the outer east logo sign. Knock it down the ground to wire. Doing the ruck work instead of Benson. Here they go now. Wandin, can they get it inside forward 50? Molina tried to do a bit of a soccer trick there. Didn't go too well. Gentili picks it up. Goes to the outer side. Van Duren's out there. Did terrific. Picked it up on the left leg. Player unmarked at all. And there's Johnson again. He's kicked 1 goal 1. He's been lively. That would be, I reckon, his 4th mark inside forward 50 for Johnson. And it's a must-kick goal here for Wandin. They've had 7 pings, as have Narre Warren. They've only got 2-5 to show for it at the moment. 26 gone. Important kick. 45-degree angle. Distance, not an issue. It's only about 30-35 metres max. Coming in now. Will deliberately kick that. May have poked it a bit, and he has. He's pulled it to the left-hand side. Didn't confidently kick through the football. 2-6 Wandin. They've squandered a few opportunities, haven't they? 4-3-27 Narre. 26 and a bit gone. And that's in the first quarter of the grand final of 2023.
So 8 scoring shots to 7. It's Narre Warren with a 9-point lead. 26 and a half gone, quarter number 1. Kick to a 1-1. Lewin Jones against Richardson. Spencer in the end takes the intercept mark, and they can rebound. Wandin just goes short to Spencer. Finds Brazizi. Too far out to score. 25 metres. And here's an opportunity for our first captain's goal of the day, Leo.
Unlucky, really. Look, he's played on there, Brazizi. Umpire hasn't called it, so I can understand how Tommy Toner feels. He's gone right out wide. Umpire says, I haven't called play on, so you can't move. That's stand rule. It's got to go. It is a shocker.
So Leo not happy about it. But
no, there used to be another one which was a shocker when the ruckman took it out of the air and got penalised. I got rid of that rule because I kept saying it was a shocker. Got rid of that. I'll get rid of that stand rule because it's disgraceful.
So Paddy Brazizi,
it's a shocker.
A little toss of the grass.
Shut up.
Needs to kick this goal.
There's another whistle. Well, the runner's just been asked by the umpire.
The runner has to get off the ground. Oh, it's a... No, it's not a G.
I'm not sure what's going on.
Tom Toner thought it was a reversal. He was asking for the ball back. So Paddy Brazizi, and he comes from 45 metres.
Why can't the runner
His
be
team
out there?
really needs him to kick this goal.
Oh, he's got close.
And the skipper
got
doesn't hold the line. No, it doesn't.
Got too close to the man on the mark. Why can't the runner be out there unless he had a word to the umpire?
The runner can only come on after goals are kicked.
Oh, fair dinkum. There's another stupid rule. Get rid of that one too, Trent.
Leo's complaining about all the rules here at the moment. Anyway, Zeetzman to bring it back into play. Long kick, 2-on-2. Big fly from the back from Howe, and there's a hold, and this will go the way of the Magpies. Ooh. And Will Howe just looks a little bit sore, but I think he'll be okay, and Richardson will take it.
Yeah, got a bit of a stinger. I'm not going to have many rules by the time I finish here. Boy, it should be played, eh? Free for all. If you're not bleeding, it's not free kick. Here they go. No, we don't want to see that either. But there's a lot of new rules. I don't know. I never knew the rules in any case. Over the back. Johnson couldn't hang on to that. Oh, Garner ran into a lot of trouble there. Oh, big dumpy tackle there laid by Zeetzman.
Oh, here we go.
All right. Here's an opportunity there for Mullet on the left leg. Can he bring it back? I think he has. And that's the goal that Wandin needed. Aaron Mullet gets his first goal. Probably his first touch as well. Haven't seen too much of him. Badly needed goal. 3-7-25 Wandin. Right back in it. 2 points adrift. 4-3-27 Narre Warren. 28 gone. Quarter number 1. Is that right? You're going to come on when the goal's been kicked?
Yes, that's it. So
well, I'll tell you what. No wonder the runner didn't come out in the twos there. Trent only kicked about 4 goals each. Imagine trying to get a message out there to the bloke on the outer side of the ground. You have to send it airmail or email or something like that.
They got rid of the rule there because they believed a lot of runners, particularly in the AFL, they would sit inside the arc of 50 and stuff like that at kick-ins to try and cause extra congestion. So it's one of those rules that a lot of runners were trying to bend anyway. It's back in the middle once again now. We'll go into that later. I don't think anyone really cares except for Leo, but it comes to ground level now. It's a real scrum at the moment.
That's what rules are for, to be bent just before they go.
Yeah, but often
Right.
when people bend rules, though, unfortunately, that's when they get changed or modified. Anyway, we're back in the middle. Spencer up against Dwyer. Spencer wins the tap.
Oh,
Clever
well
tackle
done.
there by Molino. Can he get under his control? Was he taken without it? Umpire calls him to go. Interesting one. Mullet gets a handball forward. There's a free kick now. Hurst kicks towards goal.
Is that
It's
advantage?
gone through.
Advantage?
Paid.
Advantage?
Is the advantage paid?
Is it a golden, or was it a free kick to Narre?
No, goal's paid. So Daniel Hurst has kicked the goal, and Wandin are back in front.
Didn't know if it was a free kick to Narre or not.
No, it was a free kick to Wandin. And Daniel Hurst, ever the opportunist, puts it through.
4-7-31. That's what I've got. They've got 4-6 up there. I could be wrong. 4-3-27. And Narre, so we'll get that score checked correctly in a little while. Trent's always correct on the score. What have you got, big fella?
I had 6, but I changed it to 7 before because I thought I saw your sheet. So
Oh, you cheat. Did you just do that at school?
I've got 4-7
Okay.
as well.
So
Leah.
I will go
But
for
we'll
Tap
find out.
out there. Siren does sound right on the death knock there. We'll confirm the score when we come back. Our short break in a short while. At this stage, we've got Narre Warren 4-3-27. And we have got, is that right? 4-3-27 we've got. And 4-7-31 Wandin. We'll correct that if we have to in a short while. The goal kicker's on the park for the black and white pies of Narre Warren. Corey Bader has kicked the goal. It was a ripper as well. Tommy Turner from outside 50 has kicked the goal. Harrison Brain and the Shane Smith medalist there, Tommy Miller, kicked an absolute beauty. And for Wandin, all single goal kickers as well. We've got Aaron Mullet with a goal, Daniel Hurst, Glennie Johnson and Paddy Hodgett. So, what we might do, boys. Or you got your stats ready to go?
yeah, stats ready to go.
Righto, Trent, go for
All right,
it.
so Wandin leading the hitouts 11-6. Scoring shots as well 11-7. Centre clearances 3-2 Wandin's favour. Inside 50 16-12 Wandin's favour. Marks inside 50 8-0 Wandin's favour.
Wow.
Stoppage clearances 6-2 Narre Warren's favour. Narre Warren have more turnovers 7-1 and free kicks 8-5 Wandin's favour.
Okay, interesting to see. The big news, of course, is how badly injured is Lockie Benson, the ruckman there of Narre Warren. We haven't seen him come back on the ground. Trent, I know you've kept an eye on him. Well, hopefully he's okay to come back on. We don't want to see anybody get hurt. We want to see a great game of footy. I think we've got one.
And you want to see the two best teams out there as well.
Absolutely. We've got the two best side. You're right there,
the best players.
Aidan, and we hope he's okay and come back on the ground. We'll go back to our studios there at Yarra Valley FM. Joey's looking after us here in the senior game. We'll be back here for what will be an interesting second quarter. It's the grand final of 2023. Thank you very much there, Joey, at the studios of Yarra Valley FM. Welcoming you back here to the Office of Recreation between Narre Warren and Upwey Tacoma and Wandin. I've got the wrong sheet. I've got at the 2 sheet there. And Wandin off to a great start early, had a lot of opportunities. And then, of course, Narre Warren had their turn and really made the most of their chances as well. And the scoreboard's showing here that Narre Warren are 4-3-27. And we were right, of course, and Wandin 4-7-31. We are never wrong, except when we're not. And great start there. Good fight back there to the Wandin Doggies. And we are in for a sensational game of footy. It's been terrific between these two sides. Now it's a 2-1 situation over the three. Well, we'll see how it all goes. I think Wandin did have the agency of possibly the scoring side. I'm not saying it's definitely the scoring side, but most of the scores being done out there at the moment. I know we'll correct their aid. No good pointing to me, I know that. And yeah. Oh, sorry, mate.
Was he not listening when you said it?
No. No, he never listens to me, Trent.
He had the sunnies on again. He was in his own world.
Yeah, the Tommy Cruise sunnies on, never mind. But all in all, it's been a terrific game of football so far. Looking forward to this as well. 11 shots to 7. Made the most of the chances, did Narre. And I think the stats prove that a lot of them. What you say? How many marks inside 50 there, please, Trent?
8.
Oh, sorry, mate, you've got a big python in your gob there. No wonder you can't talk. I love getting them when you've got a mouthful of food. It's fantastic.
I tried to talk and it got stuck too.
We're having a lot of fun out here as well. Big crowd in attendance. I love to see the crowd around the huddles as well. That's what local footy is all about. So we're just going to wait for a bigger contingent of supporters to get out. It's a big ground, so when they come over this side of the ground to listen to what the coaches have to say, they've got a 3-day march to the other side there. Nicky Crosland, the runner there from Wandin, got told to get off the ground. Didn't realise the rule was you can only come out there when they kick a goal, Aidan. I'm glad you clarified that for me. Stupid rule. I'm going to get rid of that one as well. There won't be any rules when I'm left. Just mark, kick, pushing the back round the neck and trip, and away you go. But they were a bit fumy there when there's a bit of a trip on there earlier on as well. It happened right in front of the coaching fraternity of Wandin. Everyone's passionate about their club. That's what you like to see in local footy, as long as they barrack and support in the correct way. We're just about in readiness to start the second quarter here at Office. It's going to be up by James Nolan by the look of it, and he's going to get us underway soon. Wandin 4-7-31. Well, they're leading Narre 4-3-27. This game's gone a long way to go before she's over. And it's going to be an absolute ripper. I hope it stays close all the way through. Well, the winner will take care of itself as umpire Nolan holds the ball aloft. It's going to be the start of the second quarter, and you've got Aidan Miller.
Spencer, once again, up against Dwyer. Miller got a handball away just in time, but puts his teammate under immense pressure. Miller, once again, clever handball. Here is Kurt Munim, the first real time we've seen him today. Gets the clearance. Tommy Hines breaks away from one. Dangerous handball back to Ladner, but it'll work out okay. Here is Todd Garner. Low spearing ball looking for Cody Hurst. Goes over the head of him. And as well, Brain just overrunning the football there for the Dogs as well. Look like Atkins. Now it's anyone's ball. Brazizi gets it under his control. Gets a kick away as well. Probably not his best. And now intercepted by Zeitzman. Gets the handball away just in time. And once again, anyone's ball on the outer side wing. And we'll have a stoppage. Just forward to centre now for Wandin. So clearance to Narre Warren, but it is the Dogs so far who just managed to get it slightly to their end of the ground. So once again, Dwyer up against Spencer. Dwyer won the tap. Scalzo, can he get a kick away? No, he can't. Handball forward. Interesting one. Tracking back was Byrne. Got it to Chase Black. Up and under ball. Can someone take a mark here? No, they can't. And once again, trickles over the boundary line. And we'll have a boundary throw in.
I'm pretty sure fitness is going to come into it, and Trent's been mentioning pickle juice. He bought a bit of it in the boot of his car. I hope to flog it off there at 3/4 time.
When did I ever mention?
It's only meant to get to about 20 today, so it's not going to be quite as warm as what it was on Sunday up there at Hillsville, or even the preliminary final last week. Anyway, here go Narre Warren once again. Kick to half forward to a one-on-one. Can someone take the mark here? No, they can't. Comes to ground level. Lewin Jones gets it under his control. Gets it away as well. It's a low or high spiraling ball, in fact. No one can take the mark, but it was well read there by Dwyer. Got the handball away to Scalzo. Dwyer, no, it's a good kick as well in the end. Found a teammate there. Looks like West. And West finds Richardson. So Richardson now tucked into the pocket. And will this be our first captain's goal? Jake Richardson. Didn't see much of him 2 weeks ago, but getting himself involved early in the second quarter here. So how does he navigate this shot at goal? It looks like he's lining up for the drop punt. So Richardson, in he comes to put his side back in front. It looks pretty good off the boot. It's across the face, in fact. And it sneaks through for a behind. So first score of the second quarter. And it goes the way of the Magpies. 4-4-28. Trails Wandin 4-7-31.
2.5 minutes gone. Opportunity first off to the Pies. They come out towards the broadcast side from fullback to Wandin. Looking over the back. He's got the big leap there. Got the jump, did Fury. Couldn't hang on to the mark. The umpire lets him play on. The butt on the run picks it up, but there's a free kick. Going to go the way of Wandin. Going in the middle, is that Van Duren? It's just behind me, little blind spot there. Looks like it is on the left leg. And goes right over the outer east logo. 2-on-1 situation. Bit of a shove in the back there by Papworth. Got away with Hodgett. Got it. Handballed it backwards. Can you believe that? Could have kept going on the left leg. Looking at goals there. Looking pretty good. Cody Hurst couldn't quite straighten it up enough. And it's gone through for a behind there to the Doggies. They go to 4-8-32. And they are just ahead. 4 points ahead of Narre Warren on 4-4-28. The kick-ins are already taking place. Way over the back it goes. Nice little mark. Handball straight away by Richardson. What's he doing up on the wing? They can go through here. They love to run the ball, do Narre. They square the ball up through the corridor. Oh, it's gone over his teammate's head there in Callahan. Now they can turn it over. Wandin with it. On the left leg they go. A little chip kick. Good kick. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Now is that Johnson? It is. Kicks it around the corner this time. Got to stand there. Can't come down to the mark there. Hodgett went over his head. Overrunning the football to it. Inappropriate time was Garner. Joel wouldn't expect him to do that. Can he go back and get a tackle? His opponent, I think it was too high.
Yep.
And he's given away a free kick. He's not going to let go of his opponent too much in a hurry there either. I think Joel Garner, or they're hanging on to each other. The umpire says, don't be stupid, you blokes. And the free kick going to go to Callahan. Goes to the outer side of the ground in front of the scoreboard. Kurt Munimer couldn't hang on to that ball. Good tackle laid over there as well by Fury. And it's going to be a ball up 50 metres out from the Wandin goal in front of the scoreboard. It shows Narre 4-4-28, Wandin 4-8-32. We've been going 4.5 minutes, quarter number 2.
Boundary throw in. Spencer win the tap, but it was sharked there. Always opposing number in Dwyer. Now this might be an opportunity for Wandin. Not a great handball. Chase Black just body lines the ball. Got it away to Hines. Inside 50, they go. The Dogs. Johnson has got it.
Has he got a set of hands today? That's got to be mark 5 inside forward 50 for him.
Well, he's 1 goal 2 so far, so it's the marking. It's not the problem. It's the kicking in front of goal. So
had a season a couple of years ago. Absolutely kicked a bag of goals.
He's been pretty good this season. Aaron Mullet, of course, has come in as well, and he's been quite busy, although, of course, he was injured for a fair while there as well, Aaron Mullet. But anyway, Clint Johnson from directly in front. From about 35 metres out. Stabs at it, and he's missed.
Well, he's got that hooker's run up. He runs up with his pelvis facing to the left, and he's got a bit of a sideways grapevine sort of run up. It's always going to make him hook the footy.
So now he can bring the ball back into play. And there's a whistle here. Oh, it's a blood rule.
Another one? Hang on, we've just got to have a look here. And the umpire says, give me the footy, and you. Is there an interchange?
No.
Oh, the runners was on the ground. Sorry, guys. You can't be inside forward 50.
Here we go. Gee, this
I know this rule. You cannot be inside forward 50 when they've got a kick in.
No, you can't. So Aaron Mullet is going to get
He's
a shot.
going to get a
from
freebie.
blank.
That's another.
No, you're spot on, Leo. So the runner
was
in the wrong spot. So Mullet, with the easiest of goals, puts it away. And Wandin out to 11-point lead. And, gee, that is an absolute mulligan for Wandin.
Well, it's a lot of those things happen in home and away series. You don't see it happen too often, but that rule I know, Aiden. The runner cannot be inside forward 50 on a kick, and it's like the extra man, as you were saying, and crowding the players. And I think the umpire's just explaining it there to the
well, that's why
Narre players.
That's why the runner's generally not supposed to be on the ground, unless it's after a goal. For reasons like that, you're not supposed to try and create extra congestion inside the defensive 50. So disappointing for Narre Warren. That's a real gimme sort of goal.
Oh, well, you can't give goals. They've been so hard to come by, haven't they? And they said, thank you very much. And Aaron Mullet, he's kicked 2 for, and well, that's a gimme. Thank you very much. In the right spot at the right time. 6.5, almost 7 minutes gone. Back of umpire Lucas Taylor as he throws the ball off. Up they go there. And haven't seen Benson back in the ruck, but it's Kurt Munimer who gets the clearance here for Narre. He puts it right at the top of the forward 50. And that was a great knock on further forward by Richardson. Going in for the bump Fury rather than going for the football, and it was being picked up and did it quite nicely was Tonner. What can he do with it? Garner just interrupted that mark. Tripping over his own shoelaces there, I think was a Wandin player. Is that Ladner?
No, that was Hurst.
Hurst, well, he just seemed to hit a divot or something. He just got tripped up, and it's going to be a ball up about 30 out. Umpire Nolan this time throws the ball aloft. Nobody can get the football out. Mutimer got the handball. Can he hang on to it? Good tackle, Garner. He's still got hold of Mutimer. Mutimer's got hold of the footy. Umpire says no chance. I'll ball it up. Really keeping a close check eye on Concurta Mutimer. Up she goes once again. Bet 40 out this time. Both ruckmen just tap it further forward. Who can pick up the football? Nobody can. Backing into the pack and coming out the other side with the football was Tonner of Narre Warren. And here they go once again. Went left, went right, got the handball out, did Callahan. Here's an opportunity now for Narre to go further forward. Nobody can take the mark. There's another whistle on play. It's down the ground free kick. It happened behind play. And it's going to be a free kick. And another opportunity now for Narre Warren, directly in front to kick this goal. An off the ball free kick paid down the ground. And from directly in front, Davies says thank you very much. Probably makes up for the goal at the other end, guys. And Jesse Davis kicks his first goal. 5 on the ball there to the Pies. They go to 5-4-34. They're trailing by 5 points, 5-9-39. Wandin, 8, nearly 9 minutes gone, quarter number 2. And the umpire's right on the ball here, guys. These are little things that you probably don't see throughout the season.
Well,
and
it's good,
they
good
pick
to
it up.
see that they're not scared to pay him in the grand final as well.
Look at there. You're exactly right, Aidan. If you see them there, pay them there.
Sometimes, we do see.
But they're those little dicky ones you don't see very often, and the crowd think, what's it for? But they're there.
Well, no, that's it. I mean, you got to pay the free kicks, and you got to adjudicate the game as the rules would state. Anyway, we're back in the middle once again. Spencer just grabs it off the rebound, looking for Molino. Hodgett couldn't get it under his control. Plenty of place around it now. Getting it at ground level there was Brown, and he gets a kick away too. No mark can be taken. Spills to ground level. Brazzi over there for Wandin, and we'll have a stoppage out of side wing. So let's see how both teams go about this contest. Once again, Spencer wins the tap. Here you go, Wandin. Mullet. Short with a kick. It's not a bad-looking one. In fact, it's not. It wasn't Mullet kicking the ball because it was Mullet trying to mark the ball. Anyway, here they go. Miller gets the handball away to Brain as a free kick to Wandin.
Is that Mullet? Behind ball.
Could be Malone. Got a corky anyway.
So this is Mullet now with a free kick.
Okay,
Could be Malone.
Loads up into the pocket. Jaworski's there. He's got it.
He's got away with a little shove there as well. I think there's a huge corky. There's up Molino. He's got his thigh strapped already. He may have copped another one right on the same spot. There was a huge collision.
I think you're right. It is Tommy Molino by the looks
of it. That would have hurt like heck.
So Jordan Jaworski now.
Kicked it behind.
Going to kick it around the body. Swings out. And
too much hook. Very
narrow that kick and through for another behind. So really haven't taken their opportunities, Wandin. They're 5-10-40. Narre Warren a 5-4-34. And you just get the feeling early days that if Wandin aren't going to take these opportunities in this Narre Warren side,
you're
really going to make them pay.
You do. You can't give them too much of a chance, can you? Keeping him in play. Tommy Toner takes a mark in the back pocket. Comes down the member side of the ground. He's looking for his teammate there in Zeitzman. Great spoil out the pack there by Brody Atkins. And it's going to be a throw in.
Charlie Zeitzman rocking the cornrows there as well.
Yeah.
You probably won't know what that is, Leo, but Trent will probably.
Oh, yeah.
You're talking to an old bloke here. You got to remember
exactly
that.
right. That's why I said you probably wouldn't know.
You got a whole new language here, young fellas. Up she goes. Over the back they go. Nobody can get the tap out cleanly. A little quick kick there. Miller throws his opponent and Garner out the way. Spills free. Atkins gets the handball out to Ladner. Couldn't pick it up. Tries to slap it further forward. Goes in now for a tackle on his opponent there in Dwyer. The umpire says, I'll ball it up. You haven't seen Benson at all, have we, Trent?
No.
And can't see him around the corner. Gee, I hope he's okay. Don't want to see anybody get hurt. Up she goes once again. Throws it away from himself as well. All nicely snaffled out there. Nice tap out. Miller got it there. And that was Cameron back in the middle of the ground. Nice little handball under the ground. Oh, lost his head. Did he duck into it? And umpire says no. Free kick playing on straight away was West. Here they go inside forward 50. Bader, good long kick. Over the head there. Harrison Burns trying to pick it up. Falls over at an inappropriate time. That's good enough to get back up. Goes directly across the face of goal. And I think they can settle down the play there. And the mark's been taken by Daniel Hurst.
Hurst to Fury. Oh, no mark can be taken. He might just take it over the sanctity of the boundary line, and that's what he does, Damien Fury. So
sorry, mate. Still got a 6-point ball game. 12 minutes gone. I thought you were going to have a breather.
No, that's right. No,
I forgot you can talk underwater, Aidan.
Of course, boundary throw in.
Oh, look at that.
Gift
That's
of the
gone
gap,
miles up in here.
It's a very good throw. Richardson wins the tap this time, so he's gone into the ruck for a little spell. Here is Connor Smith. Breaks away. Good-looking kick as well.
Hodgett.
Very clever kick. You're right. It is Paddy Hodgett. Oh, his kick's been smothered. He's got it again, though, Hodgett. Handball all the way back this time to Fury, who's under all sorts of pressure. And he's taken over the boundary line, and it will be a boundary throw-in.
Oh. Yeah, Inspector Gadget just got that robotic kicking action.
So boundary throw-in now. Forward to centre for Narre Warren.
It's been thrown in. Tap over the back. I'll let you do all your little phone calls, boys. All these young people with modern devices didn't have them in my day. Picking it up there is Toner. What can he do with it? There's a whistle on play. Umpire says it's getting a bit willing, boys. Let's just slow it down a little bit. And we'll ball it up.
Danny McStay's knee injury, Leo, last night. It's a high-grade medial collateral ligament strain, and it does look like he will unfortunately miss out on next week's grand final.
That's a 6
to 8, yep.
Yeah, 6 to 8 week. I've had a couple of those myself. It'd be in a brace, don't require surgery. That should have been a high tackle on Miller. It is, and it's going to be a free kick to the medalist out there, Tommy Miller.
It's a shame. He was really good last night as well, Danny.
Absolutely, yeah. Got good hands on him. Unfortunately, as I say, I don't like seeing anybody get injured. So Miller on the right foot this time, goes long, top of the forward 50. You can take the mark here or in front. No one can hang on to it. And it's going to be a ball up. I'm sure this game, a bit of fitness is going to come into it. It isn't that hot, but it's hot enough in a big ground like this. We've been going 14 minutes. It's 34, trails 40 with the doggies in front at the moment. Handball comes out the back of the pack. It's in the open spaces. I think the boundary line's going to win that. And it's going to be a throw in. Good crowd starting there, form outside there. The tents, you can stand in those if you like. Create a barbecue. I don't know, rent it out as a home, away from home. I don't care. Don't forget, it's going to be a 7.5% B&B tax if you do. Little throw in as well. Couldn't get the taps out there. Both ruckmen there. There's another whistle on play. Is that going to be a free kick? It's got to come back. Yep. There was no advantage. Umpire Nickel has seen something. And it looks as though it's going to be Miller with the free kick once again. Got to go back behind the play. Is it Miller? No, in fact, it is Tonner out there. Plays on now. Puts it in right in the middle of the forward 50. Oh, 3 doggies went up for it. Couldn't hang on to it. Fighting hard. Harrison Byrne got hold of Bader. He didn't have the football. The umpire side says it's all right. Another good tackle laid there by Cameron Miller. And it's going to be a ball up.
So stoppage at half forward for Narre Warren. Dwyer just getting a bit of that tap. Miller was locked up straight away, and we'll have another stoppage. So once again, Spencer and Dwyer to do battle on the ruck as the skipper Brazzi comes back onto the ground. Johnson doing pretty well that time. Kick inside forward 50 here. Off the boot of Bader. Richardson, his kick was smothered straight away. Now Miller. Can he break the black tackle? No, he can't. And we'll have another stoppage. This time it's inside forward 50 for Narre Warren. Wandin defence being stretched here at the moment. So Johnson in the ruck up against Dwyer. Dwyer won the tap. Here is Mutimer on the left. And he just sneaks it through for a behind. So Narre Warren 5-5 at 35. Currently trailing Wandin at 5-10-40. Kurt Mutimer just didn't quite have his bearings there. So we wait for the ball to be brought back into play. Long kick in the direction of Brazzi and Garner. A little tap on it. It worked very well. Brazzi read it nicely off the hands. Johnson spins away from one. Garner knocks it back to Brazzi.
Yes.
It's a really good knock on it as well. Inside forward 50 they go. 2-1-1. Jaworski can't get the mark. It's not Jaworski. In fact, it's Atkins. Picks it up. And he puts it away. Back to 11 points for Wandin.
Brody Atkins, bit of a specky there. 6-10-46 now. Wandin leading Narre 5-5-35, 16.5, almost 17 minutes gone. Boys, I've also got a B grade result as well. I only bring this up. Narre 43 defeated Mount Evelyn by 4 goals on 39. Lupe Fanua, she's got two premierships and 2 best on courts in the same day. Well done, Lupe. She also won that in this 17 and under. She is going to be a gun player as well. So well done to her. The ball's gone up in the middle once again. Can Narre answer that call now? They try to throw it out. They did so there. Or running into trouble as umpire says you've ducked into it, but I'm going to give you the free kick anyway, Toner, who's been very busy. Tommy Toner right in the middle of the ground here at Officer. What's he going to do? Loves to kick the ball long. This is no exception. Right in the middle of that forward 50. What a terrific mark on the fingertips there. There's an opportunity now for Narre through the agency of Will Howe. We haven't seen too much of him, but he took that right in the fingernails at the finish. You've seen Lupe Fanua played netball before, I dare say, Aidan. And she's a junior coming up from the under-17. She's won 2 premierships and 2 best on court.
No,
you'll see her. I reckon you'll see her next year in the A grade. No doubt about that.
Very likely.
So here's an opportunity for Will Howe. So Will Howe from about 30 metres out, pretty much directly in front, down to the highway into the grounds. A good-looking kick off the boot as it's going to hold its line. Umpire Andy Marshall said it's an absolute beauty. Will, I'll give you a goal for that. They answer that. They go to 6-5-41. They're only 5 points adrift now, the Pies. Wandin, 6-10-46, 18 gone, quarter number 2. And, boy, geez, it's getting hard out there, guys. And that was a good bit of play there. 11 shots to 16. Wandin, will they come to regret kicking poorly?
Well, it's a good strong mark there by Will Howe, and that's really what he's known for as well. I remember last year he used to fly for about 5 or 6 speckies a game.
That's exactly right.
He seems to have just reined it in a bit, which is always good because as fun as it is to try and take those speckies, sometimes it's just doing the basics that's important. He's doing that a lot better. Long kick towards Mullet. Can't take the mark. Now Narre can get the ball clear, but for how long? As Atkins applies the pressure. Johnson goes back towards Fury. Johnson goes in once again for a second crack, and we'll have a stoppage now at half forward for Wandin.
Any important stats sticking out there, Trent?
No, it's all pretty even across the board.
Yeah, it looks like it, dude. Way out in the ground.
So stoppage once again. Johnson up against Dwyer. Dwyer wins the tap. Nearly sharked by Van Duren. There's a whistle. It's a free kick for the Dogs. So Van Duren, who's got a booming left leg as well, loads up. Oh, it's well and truly offline.
Yeah,
he's kicked it about, you'd probably say, about 10, 15 metres back into the crowd, but unfortunately, for Wandin, it's well and truly offline.
Yeah, he won't be happy about that. He played on pretty quick, and they were right on him, and they forced him to kick in a hurry, and he's turned the ball over. Probably not necessary.
Toner. Oh, gee, that's
Look at that.
Oh, no,
that's
that'll
a
work
beautiful
out just
kick
fine
at a
as
football.
well. To Scalzo. Scalzo, it's just over the head, but it should work out okay for Brand. He'll get it under his control. Has a bounce. Continues to go. Kick to about half forward. This is to a one-on-one. Garner got the spoil in. There's a free kick here for a hold. And it'll go the way of Narre Warren. So it'll come back to Dylan Mutimer. Looks further afield. Mutimer sends him inside forward 50. Dwyer's underneath this one. So too Spencer for Wandin. Lewin Jones got the spoil. Ooh, a little bit of a tricky bounce. Sewers, was he taken high? Yes, he was. The Wandin crowd don't like it, but Riley Sewers now with a chance. This to get his side back in front as well. Kick of about 45 metres. Well, here's Toner trying to get one round the back.
Fury's hanging on to him as well. He's so quick, isn't he, Tony? Got wheels. I wouldn't catch him in a motor car.
Here we go. So Sewers, in he comes. To get Narre Warren back in front. For the first time since midway through the first quarter. Starts at left. Does it come back? Oh, is there a mark on the goal line?
There's a mark in the middle of the pack there. It's an absolute beauty
there
as well.
And I think it's Will Howe who's taken it. It is.
That's a very strong contested mark.
And Will Howe should put Narre Warren back in front.
Can't miss from here, mate.
Point blank range. In he comes.
I'll put it down.
He's got it. Made the goal umpire work a little bit, but it doesn't matter because he's put it through. And Narre Warren are back in front. That is the third lead change of the game.
There we go. They are just in front by that side Terry behind. 7-5-47. Leading Wandin now 6-10-46. 21 and a half gone in the second quarter. That was a fantastic pack mark. And Tommy Tony, you can see him hovering around Suey's there, says, give me the amble, I can kick the distance. And it was probably right on the mark there for Suez, but he put it in the right spot. Will Hell didn't let him down. The big pack of players went for the mark. And they've made the most of it, so it's back in the middle of umpire Nolan. Throws the ball up, nice and high. Both ruckmen can have a go. Well, went up and down a bit early, did the ruckman there for Wandin. Didn't get the tap out at all, and Spencer, the kicks come straight up in the air. Well, good effort there by Van Duren of Wandin. Great tackle laid by Fury on his opponent. Is there a prior opportunity? Umpire Nolan says, no, I'm going to ball it up. Well done there. Got hold of Gentili. And it's right on the logo here. The outer east, and of course in the Karcher Cup up for grabs. Here we go now. With the balls on the ground. Stacks on the mill. Secondary ball up. And it's going to be another one. It's good to see these guys. They do help each other up. So there's a lot of respect shown by both these sides towards each other. Up they go. Neither ruckman, they just sort of hit it down on the ground. Coming up with there, and a little handball here by Tonner. And off they go once more. Well done there. They got the kick out through Scalzo. It was on his right foot, which is his wrong foot, if that makes sense. And it's going to be another throw in. 22 and a half, nearly 23 gone. And we've got an even ball game. 1 point in it at the moment. The Pies in front of the Dogs. Great day out here at the Officer Recreation Reserve. Good crowd in attendance as well. Throw it back in. Umpire does that. Went over the back. Van Duren got the handball out. Oh, missed his opponent, but picking up there. Brazuzzi got tackled out the footy. Advantage being paid. Now Garner. Can he kick it long down the ground? Tries to do that. Over the back of the pack. Good spoil laid over there by Miller Cameron, but the umpire says no. There's a hold. And that's umpire Lucas Taylor, who's seen the hold on the left arm. The free kick here going the way of the Doggies.
Aaron Mullet.
Haven't seen too much of Mullet at the moment.
He's kicked 2 goals, though, Leo.
Well, he got one for nothing. Let's face it. But he is a good player. Aaron Mullet, he's kicked 1 in each quarter. But if you're only going to get 5 opportunities, you want to kick 4 goals, you've done your bit. So Mullet pretty much directly in front, 25 metres out. Coming in now. Beautiful left foot kick. Looks no different here. Goal umpire took a 6-inch step to the left-hand side, but said that's good enough. And the goal goes straight through the middle there for Aaron Mullet. He's third. 7-10, and now, what's that, 52?
Yep.
Hit the front once again, 7-5, 47. Nip and tuck. I know you're keeping count of how many lead changes there are.
That'll be 4 now.
Thank you very much. I didn't ask for it. I just knew you were keeping tally. No, good on you. Sucked in. 24 minutes gone.
Dear.
It's the last day.
Oh, I know.
It's all good.
We're going back into the middle once again, so...
We'll start here. We're just waiting for the footy to come along. We do have a little bit of fun. It's a pity we haven't got a camera in here.
It's an interesting one, Leo. That net seems to be so ineffective.
I'm not sure if it goes through the net or over the net or around the net.
I swear that ball didn't go actually very high, but either way, it always seems to get out the back nonetheless.
Yeah, and when they do get it, they've got to run right around the outside. Yeah. They've got to run 3/2 a lap of footy to get the ball back. But nonetheless, it does its job. Right. Might have gone through it. Never mind. Back in the middle now.
Spencer and Dwyer in the ruck once again. Either ruck's really had a break. I think Dwyer was going to chop in and out with Benson, but Benson just hasn't come back on, and I think we have to assume he's probably not going to take much further part in the game. Here is Cody Hurst. Gets it under his control.
Oh, no.
Terrible handball, though. Scalzo had his name written all over that one. Sends it back the other way. Now Daniel Hurst will chase after it. Can he keep it in play? No, he can't. We'll have a boundary throw in.
Yeah, you need a left foot there. It was too far a handball. Running away, trying to handball back over your head.
He's probably another one who's been a little bit quiet, Cody Hurst. Probably haven't called his name as much as...
Yeah, they can all come back. They'll all get their turn. They'll all get their opportunity.
So boundary throw once again. Spencer up against Dwyer. Dwyer to the front, wins the tap. Garner.
Did well.
To Smith. Kick to half forward. Oh,
well done.
We're red.
Yeah, well done.
Good bit of play there that time by Johnson. So Hayden Johnson in no rush. Kicks across goal. It's a dangerous one. Van Duren got the spoil in. No, it's a free kick for high contact.
Oh,
just a little bit late in the end.
Don't think there was too much in it.
So it's a free kick for Narre Warren at half back. Where do they go? Kick down the line. Garner sets himself and takes the mark.
It'll never look like missing that.
Had his name written all over it, Leo. So Joel Garner. Where does he go?
Looked bigger when he played cricket.
Yeah, I agree. And up and under ball as well. Bit of a full toss this one, you might even say. Here's Cody Hurst now. Gets the handball over the top, but it'll trickle its way over the boundary line, and we'll have another boundary throw in.
So 26 and a half gone. Closing in on the half-time break here. 7-10 leads 7-5. The Doggies in front. It's inside their forward 50. Well, as usual, Narre all roll back, but I like to see this and Wandin go back with them. So it's all 1-on-1, equal numbers. So it gets a bit crowded down there. Bit of a slingshot thrown by the boundary umpire. Oh, big leap. That's going to whinge you. He's been tunnelled a little bit there, getting up slow. The ruckman there for Wandin. That's Spencer. Kick's been smothered. Here they go out that. Is that Llewellyn? No, it's Scalzo with it. He got it on the right foot now. Nice little kick there did it quite well was Miller Tommy. And there's an opportunity now. Handball over the top by Richardson. Can he find a teammate? He can. Switching one way, went the other, was Mutimer. Goes back centre in the middle of the ground. Great spoil here by the defence of Wandin. Back to Miller Tommy. Get a handball out. Oh, big kick there and smash there was Dwyer.
Free kick for a throw. Miller's been pinged and he's not happy about it.
Oh, go the throwaway, but that's a late call.
So free kick for Cody Hurst. Yeah, I've caught his name there. Now he's had about 5 touches.
He has indeed. You've really spurred him on. It's got to go back. This always amuses me. You've got to get back over the mark and you think just calling the play on. Left foot kick, not much difference. Van Duren, centre wing, right in front of our broadcast position. Oh, it's a very short kick. Bit of a half volley. These Yorkers, they don't do you much good. Not Bader, Hines with it. One of the coast skippers picked up there by Garner. Goes around the corner on the right foot, right in the middle of forward 50. What can they do about it here? Kicking it out there. Is that Llewellyn Jones out there? Goes back towards the wing, right in front of our broadcast fan, and it has gone out of bounds for a throw in. 28 gone. Throwing. Well, that's an interesting throwing technique, but it worked well. It's going in plenty far. Both ruckmen have an opportunity to try and pick it up. They're on hands and knees. Got a little handball out. Did Byrne. Did quite nicely. Brazuzi, not a great kick for him. Trying to pick the football up. They've done that now. Handball over the top by Munimer. That was Dillon. Tries to get the ball out, but he's turned it over. Also now Narre, diving in hard there for the football was Mitch Tonner. The umpire says, I'll give it a ball up. So a bit of fatigue kicking in late in the second quarter. I think they're both looking for a bit of a break. Closing in there, 28, 9 minutes gone there, 29.
So ball up and half forward. Spencer wins the tap. Byrne gets it under his control. Swings onto the right boot, just goes across the field. It's a good one as well. And here is Paddy Hodgett. Has he got the leg, Leo?
Well, he's got two. No, the robotic. Look, it's a good kicking action. It's pretty accurate.
Well, he gets 25.
Oh, he has now. He's got the leg now.
Yeah, here we go. 25 metres. Yep. There
And some of these 25s, we had a couple earlier on. They were about 40s. So 25's the new 40. It's like 70 was the old 50.
So Paddy Hodgett now.
That's helping.
Oh,
no. Well, he's definitely got the leg now, Aiden.
This will make it a certainty. So
Do you want to ask me the question again? The answer is yes. He's got the leg.
So Hodgett now to kick the easiest goals.
I wonder what that was for.
Probably saying, I don't like the hairdo.
Remonstration to the umpire, but anyway, Hodgett will have the easiest shot at goal. This to send it back out to 11 points. Puts it away. Wandin 8-10-58. Lead Narre Warren 7-5-47.
We just about hit the 30-minute mark, Aiden. And look, discipline really does come into it. Now, umpires have got no sense of humour. My best mate was an umpire. Never laughed at one of my jokes, so that can't understand why, because I reckon we're pretty funny. But nonetheless, you got to just cop it, whether it's right or wrong, and that's cost them a goal. Now, Wandin, they're going to ask the question. Can you answer that? We'll have to wait and see.
So back in the middle once again. Wandin with the last couple of goals. So Spencer back in the ruck up against Dwyer. Dwyer just getting the better of that one. Brazizi now gets it under his control with a bit of room as well. Kicks it out to half forward. Hodgett with a good low mark as well. He can send them inside.
Couple of Narre boys down in the middle there, Trent.
Garner's got it.
Tom Toner's one of them.
Okay, two Narre down. Yeah, Tommy Toner's down one, and I think that could be. Is that Dwyer?
That's Hayden Dwyer. They really better hope he's not down because he's there in the other ruckman pretty much. Richardson.
Well, Richardson have to go in there as well.
Some of the duties, but anyway, Joel Garner, we know he's within range.
Well, they're both up, which is always good to see. Like we mentioned, we haven't seen Benson come back. Hopefully he's okay. That ankle didn't look too good when he went off.
So kicker 35 metres required here for Joel Garner directly in front. He usually does this really well. How does he handle the moment with his team in front by 11? He puts it through. Wandin 9-10-64. Now lead Narre Warren 7-5-47, and suddenly they've got a 3-goal buffer.
31 minutes gone. He's a beautiful kick at a footy. You just got to love left footers. Have I ever mentioned that the year before, Aiden and Trent?
Don't think so.
No, I thought I'd bring it up on I thought I'd bring it up on grand final day, guys. And like I say, left footers. Some people are lucky enough to be born left footers, and everybody else had to wish they were. But Garner, didn't he make that look so easy? And both of them up and about again. The two guys that went down, good to see, back in the middle. Umpire throws the ball off. Left a little tap out there by Dwyer. He's recovered quite well. This kick's gone straight up. And it's got to come straight down because that's what gravity does. It goes back down the middle of the ground. Toner got a horrible bounce. It bounced away from him. Jaworski in there on hands and knees. Taps it out in the open. That's a bit of a throw. The umpire says it's all right. Connor Smith got tackled a bit high. Bit of the Ginovans about that, or Ginovans, however you say his name. And Connor Smith He's going to find himself 50 out with the siren about to blow for half-time. He's got a bit of a wiggle up as well. A few sore boys out there. So Connor Smith, does he want to dish the handball out? Where's Garner? There he is. He does hand it off to Jaworski. And now Hodgett. Not much closer to goal and on a tighter angle in front of the scoreboard. It shows 32.5 minutes gone. So Inspector Gadget hoping for another 25-metre penalty. Not going to get it this time. So Paddy Hodgett coming in. Usually quite accurate. Distance may be iffy. Goes long. Has an opportunity. He's made it. Made a fool of me. That's easy to do. And Paddy Hodgett puts through another goal here. He's kicked goal number 3. And 10 for the Doggies. They go to 10-10, 70. And they lead and Narre 7-5-47. 33 minutes gone, if you don't mind. Overtime on a Saturday afternoon here. Why not?
Gee, they just flushed that Paddy Hodgett.
Did indeed.
No, I'd like to say I disagree, but no, I agree with you, Leo. I didn't think he was going to kick that. He was very tightly tucked in on the angle. And
it's a great goal. They are very open pockets. They really do straighten you out.
They do seem to back themselves the drop punt a lot here in the pocket, don't they?
Absolutely.
So I think you're right. So back in the middle once again. Spencer up against Dwyer. Spencer wins the tap. Brazisi once again breaks away. Puts him inside forward 50. Smith just over the head. Tracking back for Narre Warren now was Johnson. Gets the kick clear for the moment. Mitchy Tonner underneath it. Back with a flight as well.
Oh, well done.
Bravely was Byrne. Scalzo, can he get it under his control? Yes, he can. Gets the handball away to Dwyer. Dwyer looking for Toner.
Oh,
and advantage is taken. Here's a free kick. So who's going to get it for Narre Warren in the end? Here is Sewers. Gets away from one. Just got the kick away in time. Byrne. Fury. Onto the right boot. Inside forward 50. Johnson. Can't take the mark. Just getting it out the back there in time was Brown for Narre Warren. Kick goes out wide. It's a foot race. Jaworski, can he get there first? No, he can't. But he lays a good strong tackle now. Picked up by Paddy Hodgett. Gets away from one. Swings onto the left boot. His kick's been smothered once again. Gee, they're just trying desperately at the moment here, Wandin. They'll go inside 450 now.
Tackle.
Van Duren! And trickles over the boundary line and it will be thrown back into play. 34 and a half gone into quarter number 2.
Great effort there to break that tackle.
So boundary throw in once again. So it looks like Bader's in the ruck here. Johnson up against him. Bader to the front. Johnson wins the tap.
Hold.
Free kick for a hold.
Ooh.
It's going to go the way of Wandin.
I reckon it's going to go to Mullet.
You're right, Leo. It is Aaron Mullet.
Made it look worse than what it was. I think Aaron Mullet played for it, got it. Well, half your luck.
35 minutes.
Kick 3.
Now into quarter number 2 and Aaron Mullet now.
Don't give this man a lot of opportunity. He's only had about a few touches, but he's kicked 3 goals for his trouble.
3 goals straight as well. So this to give Wandin a 29-point lead.
Gone over 35 minutes.
In comes Mullet now, tucked into the pocket. He's got it. 11-10-76 Wandin leads Narre Warren 7-5-47. And suddenly the Bulldogs out to a 29-point lead.
Oh, well, how about that? He's kicked 3 in this quarter, 4 for the game. I know he got a freebie early, but you still got to kick the ball, and he's done it beautifully. And Wandin, they're off to a fantastic start in this first half, but there's a long, long way to go yet. You can never say you're home and O's against a side like Narre Warren.
Definitely not.
And they just want to keep on piling on the pressure. I think the loss of Benson's really starting to hurt Narre.
Well, he can go forward too as well, Benson. He's quite
absolutely
a versatile player. 36 gone now, Leo.
There we go. So closing in on half-time, no doubt about that. So it's coming back in the middle here. Umpire throws it up. There's umpire Nickel. Up they go. Both ruckmen just tap it straight back down the centre circle. It's been picked up and kicked out of there by Davies. Goes into the forward 50 there. Goes over the top of the pack. Van Duren couldn't hang on to it. Black's got hold of it now. People got hold of Black. He threw it out the back. Kurt Munimer strong. Gave it to Miller. He just got out of as well. Little handball over the back. The head didn't go too far. Gentili got a kick off the ground. Goes towards the half forward flank there. Went one way. Went the other. Got tackled a second time. Richardson. Usually if you beat one and get caught the second, it's a free kick, and it was. It was paid to Wandin. They go long. Right down the outer side of the ground. Went over Gardner's head, but the handball over the top. And right on centre wing as Garner was off for a bit of a trot. You could hear the siren in the background. And after 36 and a half minutes, the second quarter is over. And what a great quarter there to the Dogs. They have kicked 7 goals, 3, if you don't mind. That's not a bad return. Wandin, they kicked 3 goals, 2. Domination there by the Dogs in quarter number 2. They lead 11-10-76. Narre Warren 7-5, 47 for the goal kickers on the park. For the doggies, Aaron Mullett, he has kicked 4 goals straight. 3 goals rather, to Paddy Odgett, also doing quite nicely. Daniel Hurst has kicked 1. Clint Johnson, Brody Atkins, and Joel Garner, all with single goals. For Narre Warren, the Pies, Will House kicked a couple, and all the rest are singles. Tommy Toner, Jesse Davies, Harrison Brain, and the vice-captain there in Tom Miller. I'm not sure how you're going with the stats there, Trent, but by geez, I'm pretty sure they point the way of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they do. Hit out 23 to 16 in their favour. Centre clearance is 8 to 5. Inside 50s 31 to 25. Marks inside 50s 13 to 12. Stoppage clearances in Narre Warren's favour though, 12 to 7. Turnovers 11 to 5. Narre Warren with more turnovers, and free kicks is 15 to 19. Wandin's favour.
Fair enough too. So that was well done there to Wandin. They really wanted to get away to a good start. Well, I don't think they would have asked for any more than what they've done so far. Question is asked now of Narre Warren. Can they come back? They're good enough to come back. And the question will also be asked of Wandin. Can you keep going? Can you resist the attack? Because Narre Warren are going to get a go. And they'll attack just like Wandin did. Can they withstand that? We'll find that out in the second half, no doubt about that. What we'll do is we'll go back to our studios there at Yarra Valley FM for our halftime break. We'll be back in about 10 or 12 minutes or so. Thanks, Joey.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we don't usually have halftime entertainment in the Outer East, but we will have our Kasha kick it into the bin competition as our participants will take a bit of a practice shot. So 2 shots they'll get after the practice. If you get it in, you win $500. Before we get started, we'd like to call on Talia Eckenberger, our 5th participant for our Kasha kick it into the bin competition. Last call for Talia Eckenberger for the Kasha kick it into the bin competition. We'll start off with our practice kick. So who have we got coming first?
Tim Allen from Narre.
All right, Tim, good luck. So this is just a practice kick. So if you miss this one, it doesn't matter. That's all right. Save the best ones for last. Who have we got going second?
Nathan.
All right, good luck, Nathan. Accuracy, not too bad. Just a bit much. Who have we got going third?
Emily.
Good luck, Emily. Oh, that looks pretty good. Oh. All right, who have we got here?
I got Moondog.
All right, Moondog. Good luck, mate. just offline. That's all right. And Talia, good luck. All right, that's all right. Just the practice shots. Now we're into the real thing. Pressure's on. All right, we're into the real thing now. So Timmy from Narre Warren here. First shot, $500 on the line. In he comes. Oh, it's a little bit offline. That's all right, Tim. You still got one more. All right, Nathan, over to you. $500. Oh, it looks all right. Does it drop in? Oh, it's just over the top. Very disappointing. All right, here we go. Another opportunity. $500 on the line, as mentioned. Oh, looks pretty good. Oh, it's just drifted. The wind's gone a little bit. That's okay. All right, Moondog. Come on, mate. You got the crowd behind you. Moon. Oh, no, that's all right. You still got one more, Moondog. All right, Talia. First shot. All right, shoes coming off. Just with the sock. Oh, I'll tell you what, the accuracy's there. Oh, the bounce. Nearly made it in. All right, Timmy, back over to you. Last chance, $500. Oh, looks pretty good. It's just fallen short. All right, Nathan, last chance, mate, $500. Nice straight kick. Oh, that's all right. All right, here we go. $500. Don't think about the consequences. I'll tell you what. Oh, just offline. Oh, very close. All right, Moondog. They're pestering you, mate. $500. Oh, no, the wind. Oh, no. All right, Talia, it's all yours for the taking. Oh, that's all right. Now, tell you what, the people at Karsha have been so kind. We're going to let our contestants have one more chance. Back over to you, Tim. And the backboard's there as well. Bad luck, Timmy. All right, Nathan. Here we go. Third chance, $500. Oh, bad luck. All right. Very close the first two times. Is it third time lucky? Oh. Oh, I don't reckon Eddie touched that. That's a goal, surely. All right, Moondog. End of the K. Go on, Moondog. You've got them all behind you. The entire Wandin community. Oh, bad luck. Oh, Andy! You're right there. All right, Talia, come on. Oh, bad luck. Oh, Andy again. He's let us down. Do they get one more? They get one more! All right, back over to you, Timmy. From the yes, we're going to be brought closer. Timmy, $500, mate. Come on. Oh, almost. All right, Nath, back over to you. Georgia absolutely launching it. bad luck, Nath. Been very good today. I'll tell you what. Oh, no. All right, Moondog's going to go last, so it's over to you, Talia. $500, Talia. Come on. Bad luck, Talia. All right, Moondog, it's over to you. All of Wandin's behind you, Moondog. Come on. Oh, bad luck, Moondog. And Emily is our winner. Congratulations. Emily, what are you going to do with the $500?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. No, very good. All right. Well, congratulations, Emily. I think you were definitely the best in it today. Very good, accurate kicking. I think showing up all the fellas as well. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, fantastic. Very well done. Thank you very much. Well, that concludes our Kasha Kick It Into the Bin competition. Congratulations, Emily, our winner.
I don't think Benson's going to come back because I can't see him out in the ground there, Trent. And that's a big loss there to the Pies over there at Narre Warren.
Yeah, it definitely is because that's their number one ruck.
Absolutely, and also, just a rotation where he can pinch hit sometimes, go to forward, and they
Takes
can
a
put
good grab too.
Yeah, absolutely. They can put Richardson in the ruck, Dwyer in the ruck. They had a few other options, but when you take the main number one man out, it certainly does hurt them, and I think it's proved that to be. But let's give kudos to Wandin. They've been absolutely fantastic running through the middle of the ground, running hard. They're prepared to take a few chances. They've got the ball moving as quickly as they can.
Yeah, that's what I was very confident. Not confident, but like we said, if Wandin's going to win, it's going to be because their pace and the way they move the ball. I didn't know if how Narre were going to be able to handle it, and obviously Wandin's proved that Narre's struggling to handle it at the moment.
Oh, well, they are indeed. But like I say, there's another half of footy to go. Nothing's been won yet. All at this stage is you've got the lead at half time, and I'm pretty sure that the coach over there, Nicky Adams, for one, will be drumming into their players and think, don't sit back. This is not over. We've got to still have another job to do. The score goes back to 0-0 after half time. And Aiden, you had a ball out there, expecting you to have a bit of a kick.
Who had more fun, Aiden, the kickers or you?
I think I had more fun, but no, it was very good. Emily, she got very close a couple of times, so no, good on her. She probably deserved to win it. Very tough kicking the ball into that bin. I'm sure Leo's going to tell us how they all went a bit wrong and how he probably would have nailed it.
They should have kicked it with the left foot.
Great call.
Yeah, I don't think there was any left footers in
No,
there.
I should have gone out and shown him how to do it. But nonetheless, no, I didn't want to show him up, of course. But no, look, they had a bit of fun, like you mentioned, and good to see a big crowd there supporting you as well, mate. And how many autographs did you have to sign there? I know they were sort of, paparazzi was out there taking photos. Oh, goodness gracious me. Should be embarrassed about yourself. Anyway, both teams are out in the park at the moment, and what a glorious day here today. Trent's officially called the track fast here today, and Wandin have been doing exactly that. Looks like only two players going to the bench going over there for Wandin at the moment. So are they a couple down? I'm not quite sure.
Maybe.
Definitely Benson's not coming back, and we hope, and hopefully he is okay.
Can you see Tom Toner out there anyway?
Well,
no, he's half forward.
Half forward, okay, so that's okay. We certainly don't want to see any more injuries. We want to get this game played on a fair and square basis, and certainly want to get a really good result in the finish. Like I mentioned to you before, Wandin, they got a nice little 29-point lead. Game's not won. Certainly they'll go back with the idea that this game starts back on 0, level, even ground. Narre, they want to be, if everything's going to be even, they don't want to be more than 2 goals behind if that's going to be the case. They've got a very important third quarter. Your premiership quarter, Trent, well, it's about to start here. Who's going to take advantage of it? Narre Warren or Wandin? We'll soon see. It's going to be umpire Lucas Taylor who's going to get us underway and reminding it at the score 11-10-76 Wandin leading Narre Warren 7-5-47 in the Premier Grand Final of season 2023. And to get us underway for the second half, it's Aiden Miller.
So once again, Dwyer and Spencer to do battle on the ruck. It's Dwyer who wins the tap, but it's Spencer who gets the centre clearance. Sharked his opposition. It's a big fly from the back, but no mark can be taken there from Callahan. And now Wandin with a kick towards goal. And it's
Free kick.
offline. Is it a free kick? It is a free kick.
Secondary umpire seen something.
To Wandin.
It's going to be a free kick to Wandin. Gee. Not the start that Narre Warren needed.
It's Connor Smith.
Yep.
So, yep, you're right. Back to Connor Smith. It'll come. They're already 29 points ahead at the moment, Wandin, and they'll certainly take it. Narre Warren will be thinking, gee, 35 points. It's a big deficit. We saw they trailed by 21 points last year in the grand final against Wirrie, and they came back to win that. So they know that even when they're down,
This will hurt.
they can get themselves back in. But you're right, Leo, 35 points. It's not ideal. In comes Connor Smith. Stabs that a little. Does it make the journey?
Oh, they're going to call the arc. Oh, the umpire says, hang on a minute.
The goalpost shaking violently. I think
There's a free kick in actual fact. So no score.
Free kick to Narre. It's in my blood.
Yep, umpire's seen a push.
so. It's a free kick to Zeitzman right on the goal line.
No score.
So Zeitzman looks further afield. Loads up on the left. Looking for Tonner. It's also over the head of Dwyer. Bit of a foot race now. Getting there first was West. Got it onto the left boot. Kicks to a 1-on-1 between Ladner and Miller. Not the greatest of bounces. And it goes over the boundary line. And we will have a boundary throw in.
So first opportunity out of Wandin, and it was only a foot short, wasn't it? Should have gone to Subway. Would have got a foot long.
Oh, God.
So boundary throw in.
That's what I put up with.
Forward. Well,
Not
half
much
forward
longer.
here for
Not
Narre
much longer
Warren.
to go. Yeah, it's been thrown in. Neither ruckman got there or ducked into the tackle. Umpire says play it on. Good tackle laid by Sammy Hodgett. Didn't fall for that umpire, Taylor.
Oh.
No, I'm going to ball it up.
It's going to be a free kick, I reckon, too.
Yeah, there you go. You saw it there, Trent.
Got up and threw the ball at him.
Well, that's just discipline, isn't it? And you certainly don't want to do that. I'm pretty sure Coach Sean Dwyer won't be happy about that for Narre. Back on the logo of the Outer East. Up they go. Nobody can take hold of the mark. Pat West got it. Spun in and out of trouble. All bumped and when they should have tackled. Awkward looking left foot kick there by Brown. The umpire says it's okay. That's been smothered as well. What a horrible bounce. It's beaten 4 players. Running back with the flight of the ball. They're running there with the football now. Callahan. Can he get hold of it? Brazucci's got hold of him. And it's going to be a ball up. Done well there, Callahan, though. He was 2-on-1. He's created a stoppage for his team. So it's just forward of centre there for a Wandin. Up she goes in the air once again. Dwyer went up there, smacked his opponent in the air. He's going to get a free kick. Dwyer. Spencer got him right in the right ear. It's always good on a cold day, that. Kicking it long. In the half-forward area there. The only one going for the mark and taking it's Richardson, the skipper.
Got to
They're
get
going
that
to
bike
ask
here,
a lot
though.
of him at the moment. Needs to do a little bit more. Goes very, very short. Tadini change gate. The speedster there. Tommy Tone has got it. Goes back right in the centre corridor. All coming in there to take the mark unattended. Did well was Cody Hurst. Goes to the outer side of the ground. Hodgett all on his own. The gadget gives off a handball. Having he's run a long way. Van Duren. The umpires let him go. Goes in that forward pocket area there. What a sensational one-handed mark. Was that Garner?
No, it's Mullet, I think.
Mullet. Mullet it is.
Yep.
Boy, geez, he ran a long way, Van Duren.
Oh, he couldn't have been far away from running too far, surely.
Oh, goodness gracious me. Let it go. And Mullet using a bit of strength. Kick 4 straight. Connor Smith had the first opportunity. Just hit the goal line. It was a free kick paid against someone for a push in the back to Narre. This silly. No distance problems whatsoever here. And Mullet on the left. Oh, he bent his leg a little bit. That was a horrible looking technique. Don't know what he did there. 11-11-77. And unfortunately for Wandin, it's gone wayward. 4 minutes gone. No score yet to Narre. 7-5-47. He just bent his leg horribly there. Aiden lost all technique.
Very uncharacteristic of Aaron Mullet. 4 goals straight up until that point.
It's often when you get close, you think, I'll just kick it through. When you can just kick your same kick. If it goes 50, it goes 50. Someone will go and get the damn thing. And then we're just waiting for it to come back. Waiting for Zeitzman to have the kick in duties. And that's gone out to Kilcunda Bass, I think, Chase. You'll see a footy there soon. Waiting for the footy to come back. Do you reckon they'd have another one at the goal square? I'm not sure if you can hear that ET phone call out in Radio Land because it blows our brains out every week.
It is very loud.
Oh, it's sensational. There's the footy coming back in now. Well, plenty of time for Wandin to set up their zone. They've gone deep.
Once again, Leo, the net ineffective.
So
Straight over.
there's only a short kick on. The short kick is on. There she goes. They leave that man standing all alone. Kurt Mutimer, how could you? He plays out wide, and they've got a little set up here to Narre. Waiting for the third possession, Wandin. Just got to go to centre wing. Unless he wants to switch play. Not going to happen. Out to centre wing they go. Is that Brown out there? Could be. Playing it long. Do Narre. Down the outside the ground. They're looking there for the skipper and Jake Richardson that beat them over the line.
It's gone on the full.
On the full. Yeah, it's a long way from us, and that's a wasted opportunity. They all start to roll back. It goes back from whence it came. They could have switched play one if they wanted to. Good mark in front. It was a good leap. It couldn't be done. Van Duren's been good. Takes a mark. There's a switch. I thought it would have been on. They can keep going if they want to. The mark's been taken by Danny Hurst. Got a bit of sticky tape around the head to hold the ears on. Goes further wide. Oh, Hodgett. Took 2 grabs. It might have been.
No,
it was a free kick. It's on the full. Get away from that boundary line, guys. We can't see the boundary. The breeze really not much of a factor out there. Aiden, you were out there. What was it doing?
No, not a whole lot, Leo.
Yeah, just looking
It's like it's a little bit there, but it's not.
And you can see the flags as well.
Yeah.
They're not blowing aggressively.
It's actually favouring Narre's in at this stage. It's probably going across.
Big fly,
big leap
Howe.
by Howe. He couldn't get it there. Ladner started like a bullet. Quiet in the second quarter. Got back out there. Handball along the ground. Cody Hurst in front. Couldn't pick it up. Yes, he can.
Done
Gives
well,
it over the
Cody.
top to Garner. They can play on here if they can get it up there. Van Duren once again. Went right, went back. Dodged one. Gave the handball out. Looking for Garner. Couldn't quite get it, but he was good enough to go back and get it. Here's an opportunity. It's a bit of a muggly old ball, but it's got inside 50. Ladner another little handball over the top. Van Duren's down there again.
Wow.
Got tackled. He's thrown the ball out with his right hand. I think the umpire's going to say, throw it in.
Geez, been lively Van Duren early days this third quarter.
As indeed.
Probably had at least about 4 or 5 touches.
We've gone 7 minutes. Only a solitary behind kick so far. Wandin not happy enough with that.
Dwyer grabbed it from the back. Now Narre can get it clear. Long kick out of the pack there from Callahan. And I think he might have kicked it on the full, has he? No, it's just pitched in.
That's a long way from us. You could almost play goal to goal from where we're sitting. We're on the wing.
Boundary throw in. Outer side wing, maybe just forward to centre here for Wandin. 7.5 minutes gone into quarter number 3. Can Narre just get the first couple of goals here? Just trim the margin down. Spencer to the front, wins the tap.
Whoa.
Was Hurst taken off it? Yes, he was. So a free kick to Cody Hurst, who's also had a good start to this third quarter. Puts him inside forward, 50. Oh, he's got it, has he, Mullet?
Whoa.
No, he hasn't. He just couldn't quite take it down.
She's had a lot of it.
And it's a stoppage now inside forward 50 for Wandin.
I reckon he'd still be feeling dirty about missing that goal.
Anyway, they'll go at it again, both rucks. Spencer and Dwyer. Was it Johnson this time? It's Johnson who just grabs it out of the ruck. Interesting looking handball, but Narre can get it clear. Oh, big fly there from Richardson, but he's been pinged for an unrealistic attempt.
Yep.
So Lewin Jones with the free kick. Once again, they can rebound Wandin. It's over the head of Hodgett. Mullet overran it. Here is Connor Smith chasing after it, and they'll take it over the safety of the boundary line. Will the Magpies?
5 inside 50s to nothing to start this quarter, guys. Wandin's favour, and 5 free kicks to Wandin already.
There you go. 5 free kicks already. Only 8.5 minutes gone. So anyway, boundary thrown once again. Johnson up against Dwyer. Johnson grabs out of the ruck. Can he get a handball away? No, he can't. Sockers it back inboard. Picked up by Atkins. Does he have a ping?
He didn't have a left foot.
Handball all the way to Garner. Kicks towards goal.
He has got it.
He has got it, has he?
Yeah, he's got
he
a left
has!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Garner with the first of the second half, and Wandin out to a 6-goal buffer.
They go to 12-11-83. They lead and Narre 7-5-47. 9 minutes gone. Well, Brody Atkins, no left foot. Why not give it to a bloke who's got one? That's Joel Garner. Put that straight through post eye. And goal umpire there and Sarah Fisher said that's an absolute beauty. And what a goal. Exactly what Narre didn't want. The first 2 scores. It's been 1-1 and it's going the way of the Dogs. Big question asked. Can the Pies come back? It's back of umpire Taylor. Kill the kid. Umpire says it's all right.
Oh, dear.
No, it's all right. They can stay along. They've been tackled well the original. Love kids. They go well with pea and gravy. Umpire says played it. What a great pick-up. Connor Smith goes to centre half forward. Off the side of the boot a little bit. Plenty of doggies there. They're keen. They've got their tails up. Little handball. Jaworski got it out just in time to Harrison Byrne. Can he get the kick in before the boundary line? He can. Let him go here, says the umpire. Mullet's got it. Got the handball out to Johnson. It was interrupted. Goes back over the head by Brown. 3 doggies. Jaworski, guts. Byrne picks it up to Garner. On the left foot. There's another ping. Oh, just right of centre this time. Oh, he's got his ears out there too. 12-84 now out of Dogs. They're leading Narre 7-5-47. Haven't kicked the goal since the 21-minute mark of the second quarter. And we've gone 10 minutes in this third quarter.
Well, not stating the obvious, Leo, but gee, they've got to contain Garner, because if he starts breaking away from the pack like that, it's going to be very hard to stop this Wandin outfit anyway. Spencer. Ladner. Low spearing ball to Johnson, who might even be within range, although we'd probably have to kick it about 53, 54. And unfortunately for us in the commentary van here, he's right now blind spot. We can see the man on the mark, but
we'll see it come out.
Can't really see Clint Johnson anyway. What does he do? Does he have a ping, or does he try and set it to the top of the square? Wandin lead by 37 points at the moment. So Johnson goes for goal.
Ooh.
Plenty of flies. Van Duren is at Hurst. And Narre take it over to safety. So make it 38 points. 12-13-85 now. Narre Warren. Oh, sorry, Wandin in fact.
I need to get a score. Down the green they went. Oh, Black had a chance to mark the ball. Miller's got caught straight away with it. Good enough to get the handball out. Over the top to go. Jaworski. Another handball over the top for Johnson. Went over his head. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get hold of it there. They're under a lot of pressure. Pat Webb's got it. Tried to shrug one tackle. Tried to fend him off. What's the umpire seeing that? Says throw it back in. Look at this. Look what's coming out here. Pickle juice. There you go. It's in his left hand. It's come out now. Throw in. Forward pocket. Pretty warm out there, and it's hot in here as well. Neither ruckman got a really clean hit out there. Handball over the top. Garner gave it to Hurst. Hurst. Cody Hurst puts through his first goal. And there's another one on the board to the Doggies, and they are going guns at the moment. They go to 13 and 91. Narre, well, they're stuck on 7-5-47. What's going on, guys?
I thought this pace of Wandin and the way they moved the ball was going to be trouble.
There's a bloke that lives in a rear view mirror. He always tells you after the effect. Is that right, young Trent? You did say it early, Trent. I'll give you kudos.
Thank you.
So this is real trouble now for Narre Warren. 44 points. It's certainly not over yet, but I really need to get some inroads soon. Smith. Toner. Can he do something? Here's Tom Miller. Gets a kick away. First 450 entry for the quarter. Howe's got it.
Oh, good mark. Didn't even see where that footy was. Used his body really, really well. Need this big time, the Pies.
Needs to go back and kick it.
Got to. It's a must goal. 13 minutes, as you can see on the clock here, guys, has already ticked over, so we're halfway at least through this quarter.
So 2 goals in the afternoon for Will Howe. Very lively in that second quarter.
Well, there's the ladder out there now. There's 2 runners out. No goals being kicked.
So anyway, in comes Will Howe. Kick of about 40 metres required on a bit of an angle.
It's a good-looking kick.
It looks very good off the boot. And he's put it through, and it's a much-needed goal for Narre Warren.
He's kicked 3 as well, Aiden.
Their first of the second half. Will Howe kicks his third.
Go to 8-5-53 now. Can that be the start the Pies want? Still trailing Wandin. 13-13-91. 13.5 gone quarter number 3. Well, they needed that. Well, Howe has answered that question.
It's a big climb, Leia, but it all starts with the first step.
Well, you just got to keep chipping away. You don't want to be too far around. You have to get it all in this quarter. Get there within touching distance in the last quarter. You never know what can happen. It's back in the middle with umpire James Nolan. He throws the ball aloft once again. In the ruck they go. Both ruckmen. Nice little tap out the back there. I think that was done there by Richardson if he's in the ruck. I'm not quite sure who is there for Narre at the moment. Little handball come out the back. Toner got it. Big left foot kick. He can certainly kick a ball, this young man. Over the back. Ladner couldn't get hold of it. Was picked up, in fact, by Gentili. Here's an opportunity now. Can they kick it off the ground? It's going to be rushed through by the Doggies' defence, I'm sure. It has been. There's a whistle on play, guys. Not quite sure what's happening there. 54 trails 91. And there's a 50 metre or 25 metre penalty out from full back. 14.5 minutes gone. Wandin still in front. 40 outer side the ground. Who's that out there? Is that Harrison Byrne?
Yep.
Over the top they go to Inspector Gadget Hodgett. He can't quite pick it up. It's bouncing all over the jolly place, that footy. Off the ground they go. Byrne goes in for a second effort. Good effort. There's a whistle on play. There's a trip, and it's going to go away to Dogs again. Everything falling their way at the moment. He's had a good start in this last half here, Harrison Byrne. What does he want to do with it? He wants to switch play. He's got Brazuzzi all by himself in the middle of the ground. Not too many legs at the moment for Narre Warren. Someone's got to start them off. Over they go.
Oh,
what a great mark there. Is that Cody Hurst?
It is.
What a ripper in front. He's had some sort of quarter in game. He plays on straight away, runs around his opponent there and Brown too easily, puts it inside forward pocket, goes over everybody's head.
Free kick.
There's another free kick.
For a push to Jaworski.
Jaworski, it's a long way from us, guys, so it was really hard for us to see it. But Jaworski have kicked a few goals from that particular pocket. He's kicked 2 behind so far, Jordan Jaworski. And there's an opportunity to answer that score by Narre Warren with a goal. And as I say, the pockets are come out pretty sharply, so it's not as tight as what you might think. If there is a bit of a breeze, it sort of helps bend it right to left. So Jaworski within kicking distance. Walking in now. Well, we want that set the cat amongst the pigeons if he can kick this. Off the boot. Looks good. Crowd behind says it's a bit shallow. There's a whistle and play. In fact, it's that shallow it's gone out in the full. That's a bad miss. You should never miss on the near side. And it's gone out in the full, so a bit of a reprieve there for Narre. Umpire Nolan says, go back to the 9. Where did that come from? Free kick Narre. Looks like Toner.
That is Toner. Loads up on the right boot.
Whoa!
Big fly from the back there from Bader. And might have got a push even as well. There's a free kick going to go the way of the Magpies.
He's got Miller all alone in the middle. Ignores him.
Richardson, I think, with the free kick. Long kick down the line. Lewin Jones will park himself underneath it. Good strong mark taken by Scalzo. Inboard with a handball. It's a pretty good one too to Bader. Got the kick away just in time. Plenty of players showing desperation. Here is Cody Hurst once again. Tackled straight away.
Oh, didn't get rid of it.
Here they go, Narre Warren. Brain takes the mark.
Yeah, you can't take the second opportunity. You got to take the first one that presents, and got caught there, Wandin.
So Harry Brain, this for back-to-back goals for Narre Warren to get it back to 31 points. 17 minutes gone into quarter number 3. It is such a formidable side, this Narre Warren lineup. They're not going to go away.
No way.
And if Harry Brain can go back and kick this, suddenly it's just back to 5 goals after it was 44 points just minutes ago. So when he comes now, once again, a kick of about 40 metres required. And it's well and truly offline. And it sneaks through for a behind. So 8-7-55 now, Narre Warren. Trail Wandin, 13-13-91. Brain not on the money that time. It's a 36-point margin.
Yep, 17.5 gone. We're at least halfway through this important premiership quarter to third. Come out towards the broadcast side of the ground to Wandin. Nobody can take that mark. Trying to pick the football up in a hurry there was Daniel Hurst. He tried to get it. There's another whistle on play. It's got to come back. Hasn't he got some wheels? Tommy Toner. Goodness gracious me. The free kick there going to Daniel Hurst. Goes in the centre corridor. Ladner, John, plays on with it now. On the left foot as well. They've got a lot of left footers. Wandin, I think it's spilled out quite nicely. They can handball it across. Here's Van Duren. He's been busy this quarter. He can have another bounce if he wants. Decides to kick the football. Looking for and finding Hodgett. Dropped the mark, but he's good enough to get it. Hasn't got a right foot. Wants to go right. Wants to go left. Gives it to Garner. He goes backwards as well. Now they can square the footy up. Johnson. Oh
no.
Dropped an absolute sitter. Lucks of fortune there. Landed in the hands of Zeitzman. And they are off and running. Overrunning the football as well. Narre Warren, they couldn't quite pick it up through Brain. Now they've got it back, have they? They have indeed. Zeitzman, handball over the top. They're in all sorts of bother here. I think a lot of fatigue's coming into it. The ball spills free. Is there a whistle on play? The umpire says no. It's gone out of bounds in actual fact. And a couple of opportunities there. Well, Paddy Hodgett, if you could just practice that right foot, just trust it. Get it out there. He'd be off and running there.
So Bandry throw in out of side wing forward to set it now for Narre Warren. Richardson in the ruck up against Johnson. Richardson to the front. Johnson wins it from the back.
I think they're going to ask for a secondary throw in, I think.
Yes, they are. Just a little bit shallow, that one, but that's all right. So about to tick into red time into the third quarter. Narre Warren kick the last goal. Can they find another one? Richardson just getting a little bit on that one. Slammed forward. Zeitzman gets the kick away. It's a good one as well to Dylan Mutimer. Got to get it moving quickly. They can get a couple more before three-quarter time. Narre Warren, suddenly they're back in the game. Can someone take the mark here? Lewin Jones with the spoil. Oh, beautifully done. Chase Black read it well off the hands and gets him clear for the moment. Long kick towards Jaworski. Can't take the mark. They still gather it though, Wandin. That's a really nice kick. Can Paddy Hodgett get out of his control? It was a Yorker. Anyway, oh no, just tricky one there for Cameron Miller, and it finds its way over the boundary line, and a bit of a reprieve for Wandin because it looked like Narre were very much ready to rebound. Anyway, boundary throw in. Richardson and Johnson. Johnson to the front. Richardson got the better of it though. Roves his own tap, got a handball away. Sewers, low spearing ball. It's a good one, and the mark's taken by Scalzo.
Just settles plays down. On the left leg, Scalzo puts it right in the middle of the forward 50. A lot of players go up. Good, strong mark taken. And that's Llewellyn Jones. Lewin, beg your pardon, Lewin. Oh, he's gone very close to the boundary line. I think the boundary line's going to win, guys. A bit of a drift out there. And turns the ball straight back over. So Narre, opportunity here. It's in the hands of Callahan. Travis Callahan on the left foot as well. They've got a left footers as well. Go back inside forward 50. In front, one grab, two grab. Sewers picks it up on the left leg as a ping it. Yes! Oh, just left of centre. And Riley Sewers has just missed there for Narre. Could have needed a goal there. 8-8-56. They trail and Wandin 13-13, 91, 21 gone. Quarter number 3. And there was a couple of opportunities, you know, giving the footy back from full back. Straight back to our broadcast side. The ball holds up in the breeze. Everyone went up for a mark. Toner couldn't hang on to it for Narre Warren. A lot of players going in under the football.
Down.
Picking it up there. Someone's down.
Will
Keep it
Howe's
white.
down.
Scalzo's got it there. Kicks inside forward 50. Mark handball. Here's an opportunity.
Gentili.
And Gentili puts the goal.
Will Howe looks in real trouble.
Another goal there to Narre Warren. They go to 9 goals, 8-62. They're just chipping away. Wandin 13-13 and 91, 21 and a half gone. How's he going? Is he
Staying
going
on.
Staying on. So that's good to see.
He's a bit proppy, but maybe just a corky, who knows.
A stinger. So opportunity there. They've kicked a couple of goals this quarter. So have Wandin. So it's pretty even at this stage. Wandin being asked a question. They can go goal for goal to be all right. Umpire Taylor throws the ball off once again. Getting the tap out there for Narre was Richardson. The umpire says there's a free kick. Tommy Toner with it. He's got the leg. He's got the wheels. Takes one step. Kicks at 50. Inside forward 50. Over the back they go. Plenty of numbers there. I'm not sure if that's black or not, but it looked pretty good. Come on the centre wing, Jaworski. Oh,
good
great mark
by
in
Papworth.
front, Papworth. Plays on now. Gives across to his teammate in Brown. Has one bounce on the left leg. Well, ran into the man on the mark. It came off the back of Hines there. Pretty good smother. Didn't even know he did it. Umpire lets him play. There's 3 pies on the ground and 1 dog. And it's going to be a ball up. 22 and a half gone. 91 lead 62. Third quarter rather.
So stoppage at about half forward down for Narre Warren. Richardson up against Spencer. Clever tap by Richardson. Here's
nicely
Tom Miller,
done.
breaks away. Does it stay in the field of play? I think it does. Llewellyn Jones got up. Sewers tackled straight
Oh,
away.
is that a sling
Was
tackle?
a little bit over exuberant.
I think
It's a
he's
free
paid the
kick, yeah.
sling. He definitely has.
So it's a free kick to Riley Sewers.
They love playing. Anytime you swing around now, it seems to be given.
So, gee, wouldn't this be a real momentum booster? To get it back to 23 points. And he comes now. Riley Sewers backing in the drop punt. Oh, I tell you what, he's absolutely nailed it.
Yeah, don't worry about kicking check side and banana kicks. That
3
is
in a row
a beautiful
For
goal.
Narre Warren, and they're back within 23 points.
Well, what are we seeing here at the moment? 68 trails 91, 23 and a half gone. The game, like I said, is not over till she's over, and they're giving him a couple of chances here, Wandin. And Narre have taken every opportunity. That's a brilliant kick from the opposite side to where he wants to kick it sideways or Sewers.
They'll be getting a bit nervous, the one camp. Suddenly that lead just doesn't look as intimidating as it did about 10 minutes ago.
Well, that's exactly right. They had 2 quarters to catch him. They're doing quite well. In the ruck, doing well as well. I think that was Richardson getting a nice little tap out there. Garner picks it up on the left. Goes right across the other side of the ground. Van Duren and his opponent, they've had a great tussle. 1-on-1. Van Duren's done well. Handball come out. It was smothered there. Picked up by Bader. He got caught as well. Little handball. Umpire says it's all right. There's plenty of black and white jumpers there. Kicking it long down the outer side was Miller. And that was a Cameron. And now Wandin. With the resultant football. Just want to settle down a little bit. Garner once again. Good long kick. Straight down the outer side of the ground. Nobody can take the mark. Narre just got their tails up a little bit. Got another clearance out there as well. Jumping up there, Black. Got it in the second attempt. Good, well done there. Handball over the top. Here they go. This is an opportunity now. They can go long down the outer side. Wandin. Over the back they go. Can't quite hang on to the ball. Connor Smith got the little handball out, but there's too many magpies there for his trouble. Oh, there's a good tackle. Just quickly got a kick there. No, that's a throw. Surely umpire says it's all right. Fortune's the lucky fortune there. Landon Handler Stewards goes half forward there. Good spoil over the back of the pack there by Jones of Wandin. And it's gone out of bounds for a throw in. We've been going 25 and a bit. 68, 68 isn't it? 68 trials 91. Narre just a little bit behind, having a good third quarter.
Kick the last 3 goals. They trail by 44 points. And around the 10-minute mark of the third quarter, but they've gotten some momentum up. Toner attacked it well, but now Wandin with an opportunity. Black kicks to a one-on-one.
Oh, great effort.
Nearly getting it under his control there was Byrne, but couldn't quite do so. Atkins came across to help him out and did brilliantly. Gets away from one.
Oh,
Not
no.
a good kick, though. It's out in the fall, and Narre, they can reload once again.
Yeah, these little turnovers are costly.
And good kick as well. So they're just going to take their time for the moment, the Magpies. Down the line, up and under ball. Who can get up here and take the mark? A good spoil from the back there by Lewin Jones. And we'll have a stoppage right in front of the Narre Warren coach's box.
I think they still fancy themselves, Narre. They're right back in this game.
No, they're certainly back into it now. So Spencer and Richardson back in the ruck. Richardson to the front. It was Spencer who won the tap. The ball just beelines the boundary and it's going to beat everyone, and we'll have another stoppage.
Richardson's been good since he's gone to the ruck.
Yeah, just doing the team thing, the skipper. Just giving Dwyer a bit of a chop out as we see yet another boundary throw in. Going just a couple of metres here, Wandin. So once again, Richardson or Spencer in the end of the front. He wins that tap. Toner, can he get it under his control? Oh, he did pretty well. Got the handball away, but just slipped over at the inopportune time. Ladner gets a kick away. Here is Hodgett. What does he do here? Papworth takes it over, and we'll have another boundary throw in, this time right in front of our commentary position. And once again, it'll be Richardson and Spencer. So back in it comes. Richardson to the front. Wins that one as well. Scalzo dispossessed. So umpire calls him to go. Garner with a dangerous handball, but Brazzi tracked back in time. Tom Miller there too for Narre Warren. Sewers got the kick away. It's out on the full. It's a turnover. Disappointing result for Narre Warren, and now Wandin can come back the other way.
Yeah, 27 and a half gone. Must be getting close into three-quarter time.
Well, they've been long quarters. Low quarter one was 30-26, and quarter two was 36-41.
There you go. I'm glad you took that down. Sammy Hodgett takes the mark. They're still on the half-back flank. Wandin coming down. Oh, he's kicked that straight over the boundary line. Can't believe it. Turned over once again. They're going to hurt. Miller with the footy. And this is Tommy. Medal winner. Comes back inboard. Straight side in the 450. There's a huge mark there. Lovely mark. Your player. Yep. Lewin Jones.
Lewin.
Oh, I'll get it right. Lewin. What's he done here? Umpire says, hang on a second. We're just going to have a chat about it and toss a coin. Have a discussion. What's going on, Trent?
No clue.
There's expert comment there.
The mark is... it is paid to Lewin Jones, I think.
Is it going down the ground, guys? 25. There's a 25.
A 25-metre penalty, maybe.
Well, I think they've compromised and come to a settlement there. I'm not quite sure what the hell was going on there, guys.
Yeah, very interested.
It's got to come back.
Oh, my.
The umpire's
I'm
full time on. Yeah, well.
We should have given a headset to a man down there on the bench, Sam Rainey. He'd probably be able to tell us.
Scotty Rainey.
Scotty Rainey,
yeah. Well, anyway, we're back into action. Jones puts it right on centre wing. Out in front. And it wasn't Hodgett. He couldn't quite hang on to the mark. In fact, it was Spencer. And now it's going to be. There's Brazzi in there. Along with Scalzo. It's going to be our ball up. Whoop. Umpire Lucas Taylor. Throws the ball up. Well, beautiful sunshine here at Officer. Bounce awkwardly there. Scalzo picks it up. Kicks it around the corner. Did well. Taking an uncontested mark. Just telling everybody to settle down. Paddy Brazzi. He plays on now. Kicks it long. Into that forward 50. About 50 metres out in actual fact. Oh, right over Hodgett's head. Richardson gives it to Miller. He goes straight down the middle of the ground. Back into the forward area there for Narre Warren. Over the back of the pack it goes. Who wants to pick it up? Garner does. Threw it out of the pack. Opportunity now. Black's got it. On the right foot. Goes centre wing. Jaworski in the box seat. Couldn't tell. What a great mark. He's been good since he's been in the ruck, Jake Richardson.
No, you're spot on, Leo. He's really stepping up, the skipper. Goes for a bit of a run. Oh, it was an interesting kick, but it worked out fine to Mitchy Tonner. Oh, another interesting one. Now that was a mistake, and it's been turned over, but this kick not really going to favour anyone.
He's been held by
Johnson,
the jumper.
nearly. He's got
Free
a free
kick.
kick for
No,
a
it
hole.
was
Clint
been spotted
Johnson.
there. Well done by
No,
Lucas
it was a good
Taylor.
decision. Johnson puts it inside forward 50. Hodgett's got it.
Those arms, they just keep on extending like a telescope.
And he's been pretty good. Oh, it's a 25-metre penalty.
Oh, certainly.
Oh, it's going to be a certainty.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they've heard me saying before, he hasn't got a long kick on him, Paddy Hodgett. 25 metres always helps, and they said, fair enough.
Well, he's kicked 3 goals on the afternoon, and
He's had about 3, 4, 50, 20, I was going to say 50.
he's definitely had one. So anyway, and here comes Paddy Hodgett.
Bang.
Puts that one away. It's back to 29 points.
Kick
Wandin,
4.
get a steadier. 14-13, 97. Leads Narre Warren 10-8, 68.
30 and a half guy, and he's kicked 4 goals, and well, he's very accurate with that robotic style, and well, it's discipline every time, isn't it? Would have made it a bit tougher, a bit further out, and that's the goal Wandin needed. You know, I know they're in front, but they just needed to steady himself, because Narre has certainly come back well since Richardson's gone into the ruck. I'm not sure what the stats show, Trent, but
We'll get to that at the end of the quarter, just about there, I reckon.
fair enough too. So 27 shots to 18. They've been pretty dominant here, the Doggies. And I think they've changed the footy, guys. I think that one must have been getting a little bit soft. Umpire Scott Rainey. Got his buffet on the picture there. He'd love that, Scotty. It's the only rain we've seen on the ground today. So back up in the air she goes with James Nolan. Throws it high. Oh, big leap up there in the air. Went Spencer. Got nowhere near the footy. Brazuzi. Good enough to get it. Slips over at inappropriate time. The man's good enough to get the handball out, but give it straight to his opponent. Miller's got it now. Tommy Miller on the right hand. Gives it across to Gentili from 55. Out goes. Bang! And misses. There's been a lot of little slips and slides, hasn't there? 69 trails 97. 32 minutes just about to click over on the clock in the third quarter. Wandin, can they withstand the attack here?
Well, can Narre get one more goal? Get it back to 22 points.
All these questions coming out from full back towards our broadcast side. The ball's pretty high in the air. In front, taking a very good mark. Never looked like missing that. Was no Hayden Dwyer. Plays on straight away. Oh, kick the ground, replace your Davidson. Bit of a work. It's going, might work out all right. Picked up there, kicked around the corner. Scalzo come off the side of the boots, gone out, off hands. But in the background, the siren has sounded for three-quarter time. And at three-quarter time, we see Narre Warren 10-9, 69. Trailing Wandin 14-13, 97. Goal kickers on the park for the Pies of Narre Warren. Single goal, Gentili. Bader, 3 to Willie Howe has been good. Tommy Toner's kicked one, as has Jesse Davies. Also Harrison Brain, Tommy Miller, and O'Reilly Sueys. And for Wandin, 4 goals. Aaron Mullett should have kicked 5. Missed the easiest one of all. Daniel Hurst has kicked 1. Clint Johnson, Brody Atkins, Cody Hurst, all with 1. Joel Garner with a couple. And at the very bottom of the page, Paddy Hodgett, the number 46, has kicked 4. How have you seen it so far, Aiden?
Well, it's been a really interesting game, and Wandin, after sort of blowing a few opportunities early in the game, they've really sort of come to their own, and now when they go inside forward 50, kicking a lot straighter, and just a little bit more desperation around the contest, I think, at times, and I think Lockie Benson not in the ruck has certainly disrupted Narre's structure a little bit, but there's still a quarter to go, Leo, and Narre Warren still not too far behind. Just 28 points the difference at the moment.
Certainly need to score first. Trent, what's the stats sort of show us?
22 to 29 in hitouts in favour of Wandin. Centre clearances 10 to 7 in favour of Wandin. Inside 50s 44 to 39 in favour of Wandin. And that quarter, Narre Warren won at 14 to 13. Marks inside 50s 15 to 4, Wandin's favour. Stoppage clearances, Narre Warren 16 to 9. Turnovers 20 to 14, Narre Warren. And free kicks 24 to 31, Wandin. Wandin had 12 free kicks that quarter.
Fair enough too. Just getting a couple of funny comments there from Jason. You are a funny man. And as much as we thought Narre really fought back in that quarter, they've won the quarter by 1 behind, Aiden. So Wandin have hung on very, very well indeed. They've kicked 3-3 to 3-4. Narre winning that particular quarter. Got 1 quarter to go here. Big contingent of supporters around both huddles at the moment. And Wandin, well, can they win this game? They believe they can. Narre, can they come back? They believe they can. It's going to be fantastic last quarter. We'll go for a short break down at the studios of Yarra Valley FM. Come back for what is the last quarter of season 2023, the Premier Grand Final, Outer East Football Netball. We'll see you very, very soon. Thanks, Joey. Yes, thank you, Joey, very much. There's a lot of messages coming through at the same time, mate. I can't handle them all. But we are back here, and there's a huge crowd on the ground at the moment. We're just about in preparation for the last quarter of season 2023, with the score at the moment showing Wandin 14-13-97, leading Narre 10-9-69. The last netball has been run and won. It was a C-grade netball game between the Linda Fernie Creek and Narre Warren. Narre got up 34-31. Well done there to the Narre girls, with Ruby Dwyer winning the best on court for Narre. So they've done quite well in the netball scene there, Aidan. You're a netball guru, and they should be very proud of their efforts there at the netball centre.
No, they've got a very good program down there at Narre Warren, as they do for football as well. They're a very strong club, and ever since they've joined the Outer East, they've been such a formidable lineup. And well, we'll see. You know, that'll be really put to the test in this last quarter, though, won't it, Leo? The 28 points down, it's not impossible, and we know if anyone could probably do it, it's this Narre Warren side.
This first goal is so important. Narre get it. They're going to be up and running. Wandin get it. It's going to take a fair bit of wind out of the Narre sail. They really, the loss of Benson, I know one player doesn't make a summer, but by geez, he's a big loss. It's ruined their their rotations, rather. Richardson going into the ruck certainly has helped. Yes, Trent?
No, nothing.
Oh, sorry, mate. I thought you were pointing your finger up to say something wise. I should have known better.
Well, ouch.
Get back at me, mate.
Bit of a drive by there from.
No, he's been terrific. Trinity's been terrific today. We do like stabbing each other in the back every now and again. So we're just waiting now for a few of the crowd to get over the fence down there at the forward pocket. There's no gate there. You've got to keep jumping over the top. We had Superman over there early in the piece, and he couldn't even fly over in one single bound. Aidan had to get crawled over the top. But we're just about in readiness in the ruck there going. He's been rucking most of the day. Jordan Spencer there for Wandin's been doing a pretty good job. It looks as though Richardson's going to stay in there for Narre. He is the skipper. They're going to ask him to carry the load. Benson hasn't come back at all after hurting his ankle. We do sincerely hope he's well. We don't like seeing players get hurt. It's going to be umpire Nickel to get us underway in the last quarter of season 2023. And to get us going, it'll be Aidan Miller.
So Richardson in the ruck up against Spencer, and here is Jolie Garner straight away. Wandin get that first centre clearance. It's over the top. Smith into the open goal. Has got it.
Oh,
what a start for Wandin.
What a horrible bounce. Not for Wandin. Well, this is first to 100 going to count, Aidan, because they are at that now. 15-13, 103. Horrible bounce over the defensive units there of Narre Warren. Travis Callahan just holding his head. He's done nothing wrong there. Got a horrible bounce, landed straight in the front of Connor Smith. Smart enough to kick it off the ground. First goal, first blood. Wandin last quarter, 15-13, 103. 10-9-69. Narre. They've got to get that back.
Well, that's not what they wanted. You were right, Leo, and they've just got to try and get the response here now. Richardson essentially won the tap off his number. Came off the number 4 there of the 14, and there's a free kick now. For a bit of a throw. Scalzo wastes no time, loads up on the left boot. Long kick to about 20 metres. That big fly. No mark can be taken. Oh, that would have been a really good response for Narre Warren. I think it was Will Howe as well. He's usually the one that goes for those big marks. Anyway, stoppage inside forward 50. Lewin Jones in the ruck up against Richardson. Richardson just tries to grab it out. He was tackled straight away, though. The crowd want ball. I don't think they're going to get it. And they're not. So stoppage inside forward 50 now for the Magpies.
So not far out. Nice tap out. Little chip kick came out of the pack. Went off the wrong side. It's gone through for up behind. I think that was that Mutim or was that Scalzo?
I think it was Scalzo.
Yeah. No, Mutim.
No, it would have been Mutim.
He's got the short sleeves on now. I thought you had the longs on early. 10-10-70. Well, they just got to keep the footy there. So 15-13, 103. 2 minutes gone. Quarter number 4. Good mark. Van Duren's been very good. Goes very, very short. Bruzzi says, I'll just settle you down. You're just going to play a little bit of tempo footy. Hurst also really, really good. Right on the Karcher logo. Cody Hurst says, I'm in no hurry. On the left foot. Puts in a bit of a wobbler. Lots of... who's got up there? Was that Mullet? And standing in the ground, taking a mark. Uncontested in the finish. Umpire says 25 metres, didn't come back. I reckon that's a bit harsh. So Atkins on the mark. Handball comes out. Opportunity now. Tonner with it. Goes down the line. Over the back of the pack. I think there was a good spoil load over the back there. Was it Lewin Jones? I couldn't quite see around the corner. It's gone out anyway for a throw in. Right on a 50-metre arc. Heading towards Narre's goal. Pretty much one-on-one all day. That's the only thing I've noticed with Wandin today. They didn't let them crowd area. They just went with their players. and said, if you guys are going to go there, we're going to go there. We don't care if we've got 36 in our offensive or defensive ends. No free players. Throw in. There she goes once again, trying to take it out. Ruck was Richardson. Garner's got it now, tries to handball it out. There's a high tackle, and it's going to go away from Garner. Interesting. High fend off. Free kick going to go to Tommy Miller. What can the Shane Smith medalist do? Puts it in a hot spot about 30 metres out in front, and there's a good mark. 1, 2, 3 grabs. Is that Howe?
Yep.
And just a bit too tall. So Will Howe, can he set them off? He's kicked 3 so far this afternoon for Narre Warren. Another must-kick goal. They cannot miss. Got to keep putting pressure back on Wandin. So Will Howe, distance not an issue. 35 metres out, directly in front to the highway end of the ground here at Officer. In a must-kick goal situation. Pressure's on. Little hop, step and a jump. Off the boot. Looks good. Goal umpire looks straight above his head, and it's gone straight through the middle. He's kicked 4 goals, Will Howe, doing his job there for Narre. They go to 11-10, 76. Still in the hunt at the moment. 15, 13, 103, Wandin. 4 minutes gone.
Very important there, and he's been pretty good all day, Will Howe. And he's really had to step up as well, particularly with his skipper Richardson having to go onto the ruck. So we're back in the middle once again. Spencer and Richardson to do battle in the middle. So can they get the next one now, Narre Warren? Can they get it back to 21? They can get a couple of quick ones here. All of a sudden, there's an opportunity. Scalzo puts him inside forward 50. Looking for Mutimer. He's got it.
Umpire's called play on.
Must have been touched off the boot. Anyway, handball's out wide. Here is Gentili.
Gone.
And he's been pinged for holding the ball. Oh, I thought Kurt Mutimer.
I thought he marked it too.
I thought it must have been touched, but disappointing result. Anyway, down the other end of the ground it goes. Can Connor Smith get it under his control? Slapped backwards by Richardson. Now they can get it clear, Narre Warren. That's a really good kick as well. And they can get it out of their defensive half for the moment. Mutimer. Dylan, this is, provides an option. Presents to the ball nicely. He's got Tommy Toner further afield. Doesn't want him. So Mutimer. Chip. Kick. There's a whistle. It's got to come back.
See, I don't understand. It's his own teammate. He's telling Tommy Toner to go away. You can't be within that so-called protected area, but I tend to think if it's your own player, so what?
Anyway, back it comes. So
Dylan,
Dylan
get rid of that rule too, mate. Not going to be busy over
There's
summer.
Another one. So Mutimer. Low spearing ball. Finds Tonner, who had a bit of space. So Mitchie Tonner. Miller calls for it. Eventually goes for it. Tom Miller, he might run into trouble, but he got the handball away in time. Here's the cornrow Zeitsman. Gets to about 65 out. Puts him inside forward. 50. Oh,
I pay that.
It has been paid.
That's Howe
guess
again.
who? It's Will Howe.
I assume it's to do with his hair, is it?
Yes, the cornrows. I'll give you a hint, Leo. The hair is organised.
I understand.
Like rows of corn.
Look,
Howe kicks towards goal. It's across the face.
Oh.
Is the mark taken? It is.
Jeez, I thought did it hit the behind post or bounce off his head?
Owen Jones, he just couldn't finish off the job, and suddenly Narre could be back within 21 points. Corey Bader. Tucked into the pocket. Does he run around onto the left? It looks like that's what he's going to do. Here we go. He's hit the post.
Oh, do you?
Oh, disappointing result for Narre Warren. Corey Bader, that would have really lifted them out of their seats, and suddenly it would have been back to 21. Still 26, still plenty of time. As we wait for Todd Garner to bring it back into play.
Certainly will. What's he going to do? There's a bit loose play out here by Wandin. There are a lot of free magpies around. They've got to tighten up again. Wandin don't want to keep their Garner. Gets rid of his opponent. Can he go back and pick it up? He's gone in there now. He's been tackled without the football. Umpire's seen that. And Jolie Garner, he's been very good today as well. He's kicked a couple of goals. Wants to settle his side down. Certainly a bit of fatigue. He's got Black very short. Oh, he's put Mullen under a lot of pressure. Good enough to take the mark. And there's a bit of cramp happening now. A bit more pickle juice required, says Trent. Black now gets a secondary pick off there. And they can give it across to Atkins. Says, no, don't give it to me. Just take your time, Chase. What's he going to do with it now? It's spinning on a top. And it luck's a fortune because that was a horrid kick. You don't see too many balls just spinning like a top end on end. And it lands right in hand. Is that Johnson once again? He's taken a massive marks in that forward 50. And Johnson, he has kicked 1 goal, 3. He's had opportunity galore. Can he kick this one? Can he answer the goal from Narre Warren? We've been going 8 minutes. Quarter number 4. Clint Johnson. Oh, he's let it go right. Has he? It's going to hold its line. I think it's just snuck in, has it? Yes, it has. Finally got one goal through there. That really helps the doggies. They go to 16-13, 109. They lead Narre 11-11, 77. 8 minutes gone over in this last quarter. If they can go goal for goal, they'll be okay. They're the doggies. Narre, the question's asked them once again. Can they get it down? Had an opportunity, hit the post, went the other way, cost them a goal. It's amazing that difference when it happens. So it's back in the middle of umpire Lucas Taylor. Throws the ball up once again. Nice and high. Richardson been rucking well since he's gone there. Great tackle by Brazzi on his opponent there in Tommy Miller. And it's going to be a secondary, a ball up.
So just forward to centre for Narre Warren. Richardson wins a tap. There's a free kick, and I think this will go the way of the Pies. It will. So back it comes to Richardson. And they've got to be quick, the Magpies. So Richardson now loads up onto the right boot. Back inside forward, 50. Bader has got it. Presented to it nicely, and now he's got a shot from 40 out directly in front.
It's Davies, I think.
No, you're right, it is Jesse Davies, sorry. Thank you, Leo. Oh, Davies. Oh, no, the kick falls short. Is that a high tackle? Yes, it is.
Ooh.
So it's Riley Sewers. So every opportunity so vitally important for Narre Warren. This just needs to go through. Man of the marks, about 30 metres out. Already kicked one goal so far, Riley Sewers. In he comes now. On the left. He's hit the post as well.
Hit the post.
2 posters. Gee, you wouldn't hit it if you aimed it at Leo, but all of a sudden you go for goal and bang, straight into the woodwork, and a disappointing result.
109 lead,
Again
78. Yeah, and 10 minutes gone, guys. So theoretically, half the quarter just could be gone, but I think they've been 30-minute ones. Ladner on the wing. Takes a mark. They're just trying to maintain possession football at the moment. Over back of the pack. Good spoil there on Connor Smith. The ball goes towards the boundary line. It beats Smith and Hurst over the line, and it's going to be a throw in. Centre wing, outer side of the ground. Wandin. Happy to go goal for goal. Love to get a couple in a row. Couple of unlucky shots here by the Pies. Hit the post and snuck one out as well. Over the back it went. Brazzi leads in the race for the footy, but it was Miller who picked it up, and they're out once again, the Pies. The old 1-2. Bader gave it across to a teammate. They go inside the area there. Tommy Hines, he couldn't quite get hold of the footy. Spills free. Here's an opportunity now. Wandin, but there's a whistle on play. I think Miller's got the free kick here for Narre, beg your pardon. Plays on straight away. Little tap there. Got the hand in the way just in time was Fury. Umpire lets him play. What's happening now? Oh, it's a free kick. And it's going to go the way of Narre Warren. Didn't quite see what it was for. But it's going to go. I can't quite see that out. Is that Johnson out? There, we'll pick it up in a minute. We're a long way away from us. Nonetheless, Narre from about 35 out. 45-degree angle on the left foot. Has hooked it pretty badly, have they? It didn't quite make the distance. It's in the goal square. They can come out now. Wandin, little handball over there. Chase Black's got it. In that little blind spot, we can see the footy close to the boundary line. Who can take the mark? Someone has. Apologies for not calling it, but it's in our blind spot. Over the back they go. In front there. Hodgett got a knee right in the back. Hurst got a knee as he handballed out in front. 2 players, 3 players down. Keeper watching him, Trent. Close to the boundary line, it's gone out. Hodgett gets up limping. Hurst also up there, and someone's holding their knee there for Narre Warren. Is that
Declan Brown.
Yeah. Oh, Declan Brown. Oh, another ankle. Oh, we hate seeing this. If you land on someone's foot and you go over on it, and this is very similar to the Benson injury, and he doesn't look very good at all there, Declan Brown.
It was either Cody Hurst or Brody Atkins that told him to stop playing.
Well, 3 of them went down. It was good. As I say, these players have been playing hard and no questions asked, but they have concern for each other. A lot of respect for both these sides, and Declan Brown has been helped off the ground. A couple of ankles there. Benson and himself. Hopefully he's okay. Throw in takes place. Just forward of centre for Wandin. The throw in landed short. Been picked up there. Kicked off the side of the boot by Richardson. And it's gone out of bounds on the full. And everybody in the crowd have dropped that mark. So he's tried really hard there. Probably starting to fatigue a bit. Don't play in the ruck too often. Richardson, not for the amount of time he's been there today. He's been told to get out of the way. Lucas Taylor says it's out in the full. He's outside 5. So long kick down the ground there by Gardner. Todd. Oh, over the top. Is that Tommy Toner?
Yep.
Went for a big fly. Airtime. Throw in. 13 gone. It's going to be another long quarter. 109 leads 78. Good throw in as well. Sun in everybody's eyes. Garner. Handball out the bottom to Jaworski. What can he do? Fumbles at the inappropriate time. Got the old 1-2 back. Check side kick. Right side forward pocket. Out in the full. So turnover once again.
So Zeitzman once again with ball in hand. Just chips it into the back pocket. So they go to the outer side of the ground. Will Narre Warren.
Oh, smother.
Smothered.
Well done
Fury did really well. He gets it over the boundary line and they create a stoppage now in the forward pocket. Do the Dogs.
Desperate stuff.
Not what Narre needed. They needed to go end to end there. So it's a boundary throw in. Inside forward 50 here for the Bulldogs. Richardson wins the tap. Kick out of the pack. Touched off the boot, so we'll have another boundary throw in.
Smith again. He's been busy as well, hasn't he? Connor Smith. They're quite happy for it to be down there. Look at that. Forward of centre for Narre. No one. Will Howe.
Will Howe the only one on his direct opponent, Llewellyn Jones. So once again, boundary throw in. Richardson and Johnson. Richardson again wins that one. Real scrum down there at the moment of the forward pocket. Neither player able to get it out.
And that's pretty much what Wandin's been doing. One-on-one footy all over the place. We're not going to give you any free players anywhere. You're going to get it out. You're going to have to work for it.
So back up it goes.
Boom.
Richardson smashes it out there. Mullet nearly sharked it, but he couldn't take it cleanly. Steiner couldn't get it under his control. Heads towards the boundary line. Handball is smothered. And once again, we'll have another stoppage right in front of the scoreboard.
Probably halfway now, guys. 15 gone. 109 leads 78. Was there a free kick out there? I think there is.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a long way from us, right under the scoreboard at the moment. Haven't picked up who it is out there yet. We will in a minute. Awkward looking kick, goes in that forward pocket. No, you just don't do that. It's gone out in the full. There's been quite a few today, haven't they? They can switch play here, do the pies, come out wide, all alone, take an uncontested Mark Callahan. It's got to go back. What are we discussing now? The umpire around the centre here, Aiden, around centre half forward. There's a bit of a discussion going on here as well. Umpire Lucas says it's got to go back down there. Runner's been told to get off the ground.
Real confusion, yeah. It's really hard to know what.
And there's another. Is there a free kick being paid to Narre? To Wandin, I beg your pardon. So got to go.
Oh, I think it is too. It's.
And that could be a free kick against the runner.
Well, that would be the second one too, wouldn't it?
It would be. Well, Jaworski's got it now. He certainly wasn't the first recipient.
No.
So Jaworski, and he's only going to be about 30 metres out by the time he kicks this. And all I can say is it's gone against the runner, unless there's been a bit of discussion against the umpire back up here, because it's something that's in our forward. We're not privileged to that. They are in communication with each other, the umpire. So Jaworski from 35 out. It's a pretty tight angle. And that's another goal on disciplinary reactions by look at that. And Jaworski puts through a goal, which really doesn't help the Narre cause. That's his first. I can't explain to you what happened because I've got no idea. 17-13, 115. Wandin, 11-12, 78. Narre Warren, 17 minutes gone, quarter number 4. Can you explain it to me, please, Trent?
No idea what happened.
There you go, expert comment.
Yeah.
Well, I just saw an umpire talking to players up here signalling the free kick down there. Oh, I've got no idea. Anyway, there would have been a sensible reason, a logical reason, a correct reason.
So it's back in the middle once again. Wandin back out to a 37-point margin. Not the start to the quarter that Narre Warren would have wanted. Miller laid a strong tackle. Richardson's in there once again. So too was Garner for Wandin. We'll have a stoppage forward, a centre for the Magpies.
There's a lot of fatigue happening, guys.
7.5 gone into the final quarter, and the Magpies need to start making inroads. It's not impossible, but they've got to get the job done soon. Kick goes out wide. Scalzo chases after it. He's up against Byrne. Oh, in comes Tommy Hines, and he was taken high, and he'll win himself a free kick, and he's done well, the skipper. Desperation shown. So Tommy Hines plays on, wastes no time. Goes down the line with that kick. Jaworski's there, couldn't quite take the mark. It's anyone's ball now. Was he taken off the ball, Jaworski? Smith's got it now. He's tackled straight away, and we'll have a stoppage at half forward for the Bulldogs. So interesting bit of play along the outer side of the ground. Still 37 points adrift are Wandin. Tap forward there. I think that might have even been Hodge at the ruck. Here is Smith. Got the handball away just in time as he pinged for a throw. Yep. Yes, he is.
Incorrect disposal. Good tackle.
So Callahan to Miller. Chips it in to the middle of the ground. Here is Richardson. Got to get it moving. And he does just that. It's an interesting one. Sammy Hodgett's there. So too was Todd Garner. Gets the kick away in time. Looking for Jaworski. Presenting nicely to the ball as well as Mullet. Read the bounce really well too. Kicks it into the pocket. He's found Hodgett, who spilled an absolute soda.
Oh, I called for it from Jaworski as well. Hodgett and got, oh no, spilled the pudding there. Jaworski could have marked it, got the call from the inspector Gadget. Dropped what he should have taken. Nonetheless, more time off the clock. We've done 19 minutes. Last quarter. And throw up. Inside forward 50 for Wandin. Richardson been doing well for Narre. Got the tap out there, close to the boundary line. Dribbles out there in front of Callahan, and it's gone out of bounds for another throw in. 115 leads, 78. 19 and a half gone on the clock. And it's got to be 8 throw in. Crowd's a bit hushed at the moment, but they certainly won't be at the end of it. Big slingshot throw in over the back. Richardson puts the right fist in it, but you don't know where it's going to go. Handball finds its way to Van Duren, who's been good. Inside the goal square, over everybody's head. Nobody can take that mark, and it has dribbled through for a behind. 17-14, 1-1-6 are Wandin. 11-12, 78 Narre. 20 minutes gone now in the last quarter. No more than 10 minutes can go. Off they go now on the outer side of the ground. Picking it up there, Mutimer on the left leg. Goes straight down there, outer side of the ground. It's been picked up there and kicked straight back from whence it came by Hodgett, and that's Sammy. And it's going to be another, is it a throw in out there? Yeah, it's going to be a throw in. Centre wing, outer side of the ground.
Bandry throw in. Just forward to centre once again for Narre Warren. Spencer up against Richardson. Richardson won the tap, and he's been pretty good going into the ruck. As Laz mentioned, Fury wide with a handball to Black. Low spearing ball, good one. And here is Hodgett.
He certainly runs a long way, doesn't he, Hodgett?
No, he does. He's good. He gets up the ground. He's a hard worker. Long kick. It's over everyone's head. Mitch Tonner in the area. So too is Callahan.
Oh, lovely.
Sold the candy to one, and he's gone out of play.
Oh, yep. Boundary umpires all around you here. 4 of them today. Can't get away with too much.
No, so Bandry throw in forward. Or half forward, I should say, in fact, for Wandin. There's
another
whistle.
whistle.
It's a free kick to Wandin, is it?
And that's just got to be conversations, I think, taking place out on the ground, because there was absolutely zero action taking place.
Oh, yeah, they've got to be careful, Narre Warren, because they've been done for disciplinary stuff a lot today. And
it's going to be 25.
It is 25, so Johnson will be within range.
And some of these players are just walking off talking to themselves in effect. But if the umpires hear it and it's a dissension or whatever you like to call it these days, they're going to be paying it, and that's fair enough.
Well, I might be flogging a dead horse, though, but I'll tell you what, I think if Clint Johnson kicks this, you'd just about put this one down in the book. 44 points, 22 minutes gone to the last quarter. Surely Narre couldn't get back from here if he kicks this. And he's got it, Clint Johnson. It's a 44-point margin, and you reckon they're just about home. It would take a Herculean effort from here for Narre Warren if they could win this.
We normally say first to 100 can win, but you've got to respect the quality of the Narre Warren side. We've gone to 122, Hayden, before we even dare think about it, because they're such a good side. But I think it's going to be a little bit too far from today at the 22-minute mark of this last quarter. Certainly discipline's really gets you. And I can appreciate the frustration, being there, done that. And sometimes you're only going mad at yourself or mad at your mates. But these days, unfortunately, if you do let things go out of you and the umpires hear it, they call it dissension, or they don't want to hear it, and they'll ping you for it straight away. So you should know that if they're going to do it, you just can't talk. But I can certainly understand the frustration of it from both sides, and I can understand the frustration of Narre. They've worked so hard to be the best side on the ground here today, for the year rather, but today Wandin are doing a great job. Richardson, he's done everything he can since he's gone the ruck there for the Pies. Can't quite get it out. It's a bit of sumo wrestling happening inside the centre circle. Ooh, there's an accidental poke in the eye there to Tommy Miller off Brady Atkins. I don't think there was any malice in that whatsoever. He's making sure he's okay.
Johnny Garner looks a bit sore
He's
as
a
well.
bit sore as well. But, yeah, Tommy Miller just got an accidental poke in the eye, I think, and Brady Atkins apologised straight away. Back in the middle. Up she goes in the air. Richardson puts the right fist in it once again. Nobody can get a kick out there. Brady Atkins got a handball. The Brazizia give it to Van Duren. They go right out to the outer side of the ground. Inspector Gadget's got it once again in Hodgett Paddy on the left foot and right-handed handball. Van Duren followed all the way down. What a goal this would be. Well, it's not a bad behind either. He's been fantastic, Van Duren. He's covered a lot of ground. 18-15, 1-2-3, Wandin leading Narre 11-12, 78. We've been going 23 and a half in the last quarter. Just about over, I would think, Odin.
Yeah, it's going to be a massive climb from here for Narre Warren. Ladner to Hurst, Cody to Daniel. Dylan Mutimer overrun it. Here is Tommy Toner. Been one of their better players today, Narre Warren.
Lovely kick.
Centers the ball. Did that to Wes Zeitzman. Down the line. Can he find a set of hands? Yes, he can. Papworth. Good strong mark. Wheels onto the left boot. Inside forward 50 they go. No mark can be taken. Davies, here is Will Howe. Already kicked 4. Brazisi, was he taken high? Umpire calls them to go. Gentili chases after it. Here is Tommy Miller. Might have a ping. It's over the head of Lewin Jones. How's the bounce? All the numbers back now for Wandin. Jones over to Garner. He takes a bounce. Chips it short to Black, who can't take the mark. Daniel Hurst now got a chase after it. Sewers did pretty well, but he ran straight into Atkins. This could be gone. Yep, took him on. And a free kick to Brody Atkins. A good strong tackle. So Atkins. No rush now for Wandin.
25 minutes just about to tick over.
Loads up on that right boot. Down the line with a kick. Looking for Hodgett. Oh, it was a big fly from the back for Tonner. And it's an unrealistic attempt.
Certainly was, and Paddy Hodge has been fantastic. Certainly covers a lot of ground. The Inspector Gadget puts it on the top of the forward 50 once again, just stretching out the arms, taking a very good mark. Out the back there was Miller, and that's Cameron. Wants to play on. Got to take it all on. Tommy Toner down the middle of the ground. Kurt Mutimer. He says, what can I do with it? There's nobody up there. Legs are gone. Went right, went left, did a bit of a pirouette in the middle as well. That on the left leg goes bang, 60 metres down the ground. Looking for his teammate over there, and Dwyer couldn't hang on to the mark. Back on centre wing. Dwyer goes back once more. They tap it out there. Black did very well for Wandin. Just handballs it up in the air. Nobody there to get it. Finally they do. They can play on straight away. It's in the hands now of Spencer. He's just going to settle play down. They're in no rush at all. Wandin goes further forward there. Unfortunately for him, kicks it straight to the opponent there. I think that could be Richardson. Comes back to square it up. They've got players everywhere. Here's the man with the wheels. You need to run, Tommy. You're the only one who can run. Go short. And on the centre wing, it's been taken here by Harrison Brain.
Brain chips it back into the middle. It's a good one. Oh, beautiful.
Sun.
Lost it
Sun
in
in
the
the
sun.
eyes. Yep.
Still gets around Brazisi. Short to Miller. Miller over the top to Tonner. Is in all sorts of trouble because Cody Hurst is right on the scene and lays a wonderful tackle.
Umpire's calling the play on. Everyone
He has
stopped.
called a play on. It's got to be a ball up, surely.
I reckon if he had a stayed, he would have got a free kick, and everyone's thought, oh, you're going to ball it up. And he said, nah, I'm not.
So a stoppage. Spencer and Richardson. Richardson wins the tap. There's a free kick.
Advantage.
To Narre Warren. Advantage taken by Scalzo. Lewin Jones with a good strong mark.
They've been terrific. 26 and a half.
They've set up well in defence, have the Dogs. So Jones.
1, 2, 3, over 78.
Where does he go? To the member side of the ground. Spencer underneath it to the front. It's over everyone's head. Tracking back is Tonner. Was he taken off it illegally? Umpire calls him to go. Fury looking for Brazisi. Couldn't find him. Spencer eventually does get it to Brazisi, who takes a bounce. He can accelerate away from Miller. Handball over the top. Not a very good one, though, but Paddy Hodgett still gets it under his control. Handball was smothered. Here is Hodgett again. Swings onto the left boot. Kicks towards goal.
Oh, my
He's got
God.
it. What a goal from Paddy Hodgett.
It looked good because you can't kick right foot. You had to kick a check side
Some
kick from 40.
icing on the cake. It's a 51-point margin.
Oh. 5
And Inspector
goals.
Gadget has kicked an incredible goal.
1, 2, 9. It looked great because you can't kick right foot. You kick 40 metres, check side on the left. That'll do. 19, 15, 1, 2, 9. Wandin, 11, 12, 78. Narre, 27 and a half gone. Great bit of goal. Pace shown there by Brazuzzi. Showed a clean pair of heels there to Miller. Couldn't catch him. Did it quite well. Back in the middle, umpire Nolan. In the dying seconds of the grand final of 2023. Richards hasn't stopped trying out there in the second half. Garner gets the handball out. They can go any which way but straight. A little handball out there by Wandin. The umpire says play it on. Going in hard there for Wandin. Also trying to pick it up was Fury, but they can't quite get it. Fatigue everywhere. Richardson over to Bader. Ducked one way, ducked the other. Got his pants pulled down. Garner picks it up on the left hand. Puts out in the open spaces. Goes left and right, and then where they go once more. This is Hurst with it, and it's Cody. Goes back into the centre of the ground. All blue jumpers. That's all I can see. Fury takes an uncontested mark.
Fury kicks across
the
field.
They're everywhere
it's a good
now.
kick as well. Van Duren, he's within range. Has a ping, and it's well and truly across the face. And it's out on the full.
He just wanted to kick it down there as far as he could, I think, Van Duren.
So back it comes, looking for Cameron Miller. It's over his head. Controlled the bounce well. Kick goes down the line. Van Duren tracking back, and I think that's gone on the full that it has. So Wandin now still going as hard as ever. They're 51 points ahead, and they're playing this game right to the final minute. Van Duren short with a kick finds Daniel Hurst, who's been pretty good today as well. Just got a bit of sun in the eyes, just trying to spot up where he can go to Hurst, and he'll just chip it backwards as well. And they can do this now, Wandin.
Oh, yeah, I think
it's run and won this game. They played brilliantly today, and Ladner back to Hurst. Hurst in no rush at all. Where does he go?
Anyway.
Down the line. Can he find a set of hands? Fury and Tonner. Tonner slapped it back, Mutimer, or is it Papworth? In fact, I think it's Papworth. Long kick down the line. Davies underneath it, so too is Howe. No mark can be taken. Howe. Can he get away from him? I think that was holding the ball. It was.
Advantage.
And the advantage is taken. Ladner got the handball away. Once again, Van Duren. Good kick. So they've done this pretty well here, Wandin. As they look to go inside forward. 50. Here is Johnson. He can't take the mark. Swings onto the right boot. Long kick to the top of the square. Brazisi, the captain, looking for a goal. Can't quite get it. Good strong tackle laid here by Smith. And I think this will be a stoppage.
Certainly will be right on the dying seconds. It's 1-2-9, leads 78. It's a great win here to Dogs. I think everyone thought it was going to be a really close game of footy. They got off to a good start, Wandin, and they have not stopped. About 10 metres out. Over the top they go. On the left foot, Mullet says, I'll just have a goal of myself. And Narre Mullet kicks goal number, is that five for him as well. And I'll tell you what, he's probably only had about a dozen possessions, but they've been quality. And, well, what can you say? 20 goals and 15, 135. And, well, this game wasn't over before. Well, it's been well and truly over now. They've buried it, patted the soil down, going off for a beer, I think. 11-12, 78, Narre. Make no mistake, these are the two best sides that have played in their competition all year. It's been nip and tuck. And it can't be long to go as umpire Lucas throws the ball in the air once again. Richardson got beaten to it that time. Tommy Turner, he's had a set of wheels on him, kicks it long and hard into the forward 50, goes a little bit wide than what he expected to go into our blind spot. We're not quite sure what happens out here. Wandin with the footy. Here's an opportunity now. A little handball over the top. Just can't quite hang on to his Daniel Hurst. He's been tackled pretty hard there by Scalzo. The umpire says, you're not trying to get rid of it. He probably thinks I can barely breathe under here. You expect me to get the football out. And the free kick to Scalzo. No, it's not. You've got to go back. The free kick going to go to Tommy Turner. And Tommy Turner, he goes into the centre circle. Plenty of free players out there all over everybody's head. Can't be marked. So Wandin with numbers. Back with Brazuzzi in the centre. Goes long and hard down the middle of the ground. And why not? Mullet's taking a mark. Who's 50 out? And Mullet has kicked 5. He kicked 3 in the second quarter. Says I might just go back and take my 30 seconds. We've been going 32 minutes in the last quarter. It's 135 leading 78. The premiership going the way of the Dogs. And the Kennel will have a flag flying high for many a day till next season. Coming in Mullet. He's going to kick it right from about just outside 50 on the left leg. It's a beautiful looking kick. Will it hold its line? Goal umpire says, Aaron Mullet, you have kicked 6 goals in the grand final of 2023. They go to 21-15, 141. Wandin And Narre, 11-12-78. I wouldn't be surprised if that's one that's just about highest score for the season, to tell you the truth, guys. I don't know offhand. You're a bit of a stats man.
A bit more. I think they've 180.
There was a game, I think we were kicked about 180 against your beloved Jimbrook
We don't.
too, Leo.
No, that's not counted. But that's a hell of a score against a quality unit like Narre. I wish I hadn't have brought that up. But James Nolan, can he finish it off? Aaron, you love bringing us home. Do it again.
They called me Aaron once again, Leo. There we go. Anyway, it's back in the middle.
It's all right, Aiden.
Can't be too long to go. Here is Toner. There's the siren. And Wandin are your 2023 Outer East Premier Division A grade premiers. And they come from all angles of the ground. A brilliant performance, a wonderful season. Commiserations to Narre Warren. The quest to go back to back to back has fallen short in the end. But they had yet another stellar season. But once again, congratulations to Wandin. Brilliant all season. And they were just the better team in the day.
Well, they kicked 7-2 in the last quarter to 1-3. Domination supreme there to the Dogs. And as you say, every Wandin person is out on the ground congratulating them. It's good to see Narre Guide out there too. They're all being congratulated by their own teammates, and they've shown respect to the old Wandin side like they should, and they do. And it was really well done to them as well. And, well, to you guys, well done again here today in what was a monumental grand final. I don't think anyone expected it to be such a margin, whichever team won. I think we're expecting a really good close game of footy. It started off in a flurry. It was even at quarter time, 31-27. Wandin put the foot down a little bit in the second quarter, and they just kept on going. And after quarter time, they kicked 17 goals to 7. So a 10-goal discrepancy in the last three quarters just showed the absolute power of Wandin in that part of the game. I think the stats, if Trent wanted to add them up, but it really all points the way of the Dogs, I believe.
Yeah, 100%.
We're going to have another presentation. Probably going to take a while for them all to get out there. Aiden, not Aaron. I do that every now and again. I don't know why, and I apologise for it, but I'm old.
All right, Leo.
And
We forgive you.
It's been a long, long day, mate. I've been up since just after 5 this morning. As you know, they become long days, these grand finals. But they are fantastic days, and we've been blessed with a beautiful day here today. And obviously, I put on a fantastic facility as well. The ground's magnificent. Day's been magnificent. The crowd have as well. And I think the sport as well, when you consider all the grand finals that have been run and won today. We've had 7 netball grand finals and 3 footy. And if we quickly go through some of these before we go to the presentation of the medals, I'll go through quickly the netball grand finals today in the 13 and unders. It was Rock 31 over Narre 26. And then in the under 15s, Narre got up there 38-26 over Rock. The under 17s, Narre got that as well, 33-28 over Seville. And in D grade, Narre, they've done well in netball, 32 over and Linda's 22. The A grade, which was a fantastic game, I know Aiden called that, 54 Narre, 44 Wandin. I think they thought that was going to be closer, Aiden, but Narre really showed their wares there. B grade, Narre once again on 43 defeated Mount Evelyn 39. That was a close game. In the last game played today, it was C grade. It took centre stage. Narre Warren 34, 3-goal winners over Alinda Ferny Creek 31. In the under 19s this morning, you two guys called that a really good close game of junior footy. Narre 8-6-54, got over Upway Tacoma 6-10-46. Had chances, poor kicking Upway, cost them the game. The twos was a very close fought game as well, where Narre got up 7-7-49. Upway Tacoma 4-11. Wasted opportunities there, 35. And of course, just here now, it was Wandin 21-15, 141 over Narre's 11-12-78. You can hear him singing the song out there as well. So they should. Winners are grinners. The rest can please themselves. That's the nature of sport. Love it or hate it. It's what it is. And, well, when you win, you do, and enjoy, celebrate. You never know when it might happen again.
Exactly right, Leo.
So, all in all, great, well done. These two sides have been fantastic all year. Deserve to play off for the crown. And, well, it was Wandin who've come out on top.
Now, it was a fantastic performance here today by Wandin once again. And, well, Narre Warren, it's hard, isn't it, Leo? It's hard to go back to back to back. You don't see it very, very often. And they gave themselves every single chance to do it. They're a very formidable side, and I'm absolutely certain they'll be back next season, and they'll be right in the mix once again.
Absolutely too. And before we all go, I'll just give us an opportunity now to thank all our sponsors, and of course without sponsors, be at our lovely station there at Yarra Valley FM, who've looked after us all year through Dave Oaten and his crew. We thank you very much. I think Alan, Neil, Joe have all been there at some stage to give us a handout. We do appreciate that. Of course, all our major sponsors throughout the Outer East. We do appreciate your continuous support. As well. Karcher have been fantastic as well today. And to you two blokes, you've come on board and done a fantastic job. Keep the old bloke up and about. We have a few digs at each other. I'm not sure. I think I'm behind. I think you blokes are on top of me by now. But we do try hard, and we do try and having a little bit of fun. So it's been absolutely fantastic, Aidan and Trent, and hopefully it'll continue. We'll just have to wait now for the presentation. I think what we might do, we can quickly go back for a short break because it's going to take a while before you sort all this out there, Aidan. Don't forget the Tommy Cruise glasses, mate, and we'll see how you go.
Put them back on.
Joey, you might take a quick break for about a minute or two. We'll come back and we'll witness this presentation of the 2023 Premiership Cup to Wandin. Thanks, Joey.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we please make our way over to the podium so we can get the post-game ceremony underway? Second call to please come over to the podium for the post-match ceremony. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our Premier Division Senior Grand Final for season 2023 in the Outer East. And congratulations to Wandin, our premiers. We would also like to congratulate our umpires on their appointment to today's Grand Final, and I'll call up James Nolan to please collect their medals. I'd now like to call up Narre Warren coach Shane Dwyer to please say a few words.
Firstly, congratulations, Nick and the Wandin boys. Far too good for us today, boys. You've had a super year and recruited well, and as I said, yeah, far too good. So enjoy the night, and I'm sure you will. Just to our boys, look, still proud of the season we've had. Couldn't get it done today, but you know, the last 2 years, you know, it's been a good ride, and I'm sure Skittle will take us on another ride next year moving forward. So have a good night, boys. Cheers.
We'll now present the Best on Ground medal from Wandin. Number 14, Cody Hurst.
Firstly to the Narre boys, he's been great all year, great contest. We'll see you next year hopefully. To everyone who come out, the Wandin Army, we fucking did it, come on!
We'll now present the Premiership medallions to Wandin. First up, number 1, Connor Smith. Number 3, Aaron Mullett. Number 5, John Ladner. Number 6, Daniel Hurst. Number 8, Cole Steiner. Number 9, Chase Black. Number 10, Tom Molino. Number 11, Harrison Van Duren. Number 12, Clint Johnson. Number 13, Brody Atkins. Number 14, Cody Hurst. Number 19, Sam Hodgett. Number 20, Damien Fury. Number 21, Joel Garner. Number 22, Harrison Byrne. Number 24, Jordan Spencer. Number 27, Jordan Jaworski. Number 32, Todd Garner. Number 40, Lewin Jones. Number 46, Paddy Hodgett. And the captains, number 7, Tom Hines. And number 17, Paddy Brazizi. I'd also like to call up Wandin coach Nick Adams to please say a few words.
I'm not known for quick words, so we'll see. Firstly, to the league, I think off the back of a couple of poor weather days, you got what a grand final is all about today. And to get to play in front of so many people and represent the football club, but also the competition, is fantastic. To Narre, Shane, the boys, you've been the benchmark of the competition since you came in. And we had to make a decision at some point over the last 18 months to be aspirational about trying to compete against you. And to have this level of footy to be striving to be a part of, I think that's something that holds this competition in good stead. So I don't know what it looks like for you, but I hope that we're doing it again next year. To the Wandin community, we talk about it all the time. They're loud, they're proud. It makes it what it is that we get to do it and be part of such a fantastic football and netball club. And we might be small as a town, but as a community, we're huge. And to my boys, it's a tough gig being a coach, but you give me back more than I could ever hope for. So proud of the way that you've performed over the last month, 6 weeks of footy, and then to come out and execute today, just outstanding. They're good at footy, but they're real good at partying, and we're going to celebrate the shit out of this tonight.
We would now like to present the Premiership Cup to our Premier Division 2023 Premiers, Wandin.